Hi everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce and happy Thursday. Day 3 of seeing my face, so hopefully you're not tired of me yet, but I am here today with fantastic news. The last couple of days I had one pair of blue wing block Tanzanite earrings and I had nothing in the rings, which, at this point in time, it's not really surprising. So I know a couple of you guys were a little bit upset about that, a little sad. So I'm gonna make it up to you guys. Today we worked hard and we have 2 blue wing block Tanzanites in rings today. So I'm gonna make it up to you guys for the last couple of days without anything in the rings. So very excited about that. Now, if you like diamonds, if you maybe even love diamonds, I have these 2 necklaces. They are with a larger yellow diamond center stone, and they are surrounded by the most impressive white diamonds that I have ever seen. So they're not that large of, individual pieces, but how they look just visually looks like $1 million. So very excited about that. Don't worry, it's not going to be $1 million. It's not even going to be $500,000. So those pieces are here too. Now, I have a couple of designer pieces. What may be the largest Ametrine fancy cut that we have in a necklace is here today. So had one of a fancy cut, I think it was last week. So today I think I have what might just be the largest in a necklace here to play. So very excited about that. Again, if you have any requests, gentlemen, I have 2 rings today. 2 gents rings, that's it. So if you want to see anything that I just mentioned, please don't hesitate, let me know. If you have a request, let me know. I have some new pieces here today too, so very excited about that. I know the last couple of days it's like working with what we have here, but very excited for today's lineup. And please enjoy the show. So let's take a look at our very first item, which is a stone that we have not seen in a very long time. This is none other than our Moonstone. This is 1126421, and this is our Moonstone. Now, I know we're like 2 minutes in, but I already have a confession to make. For the longest time, I thought that Moonstone was not real. I thought that Moonstone was just something that we as humans just kind of made up, that it was some sort of fairy tale stone. But as soon as I got here, they're like, oh yeah, we have Moonstone. I'm like, wait, so you're telling me that Moonstone is actually real and it's a thing? So naturally, of course, went online, looked up Moonstone, and would you look at that? Most of what I saw was more of just that milky looking gemstone. I was like, okay. I guess it kind of looks like a stone with some moonlight in it, right? But nothing too important, nothing too special. I was proven wrong once again. This is our carat 03 pear-shaped Moonstone with 61 points in your white diamonds. What makes this Moonstone a little bit different from any other Moonstone that I have seen pictures of, this one has that bright, beautiful blue sheen. Now, it is a cabochon cut stone, and it's not exactly like our turquoise where the color is pretty much solid throughout the entire stone, right? This is a stone that is essentially see-through. It sounds like there are airplanes taking off behind me. Hopefully that is not the case. But here we have our Moonstone in this brilliantly set sort of bow gift wrapping style ring, right? Best part is that you can change the gold color. I know it's, quite a lot of diamonds and requires a lot of gold, and you know what? We'll still do it. We'll still change it. I love how the bow isn't just flat, right? Because, some of the other designs that you see here and there, it kind of looks like it's just a bow stamped onto your finger, right? It looks flat, but this is a style that is absolutely not flat. It's quite literally mimicking, if not doing its job even better, than what a real life bow tie would look like. I mean, just look at the curves, the overlap, right? The usage of diamonds versus the mirror finished gold. Look at the blue sheen on your moonstone. It almost looks like a drop of water, but with that brilliant blue glow in it. It looks like, it truly does look like something out of a fairy tale book. Now, here's where we start with the pricing, right? First item of today, gotta start off right. This is our $29.99 ring. Just trying to go to the moon here, but we're not gonna do that. Out of everything that we have in our inventory, even considering rarities like benitoite and alwine and all that other, you know, rare collectible stones, we don't have a lot of moonstone. I have this one and that is it. But guess what? The other stones, we may have a couple here and there, but they are crazy expensive. This is a stone that we have it set in a ring. It's beautiful. It's everyday wearable. I personally love it in the white gold. I don't know if I've seen it in any other gold color here, but just the way it is, I think is perfect, right? And even from a far away distance, far away look, the moonstone is ever so present. And more importantly, that blue sheen, it has that blue glow, is also still present. So it's not something that you need to have 3 intense lights, you know, blasting light onto it for it to show up, right? Just any light source, right? The sun. The sun is your best friend. The sun on this stone will cast a blue sheen. And even as I move it around, you can see how the blue sheen just kind of moves with it. Such a fun stone. Never would have expected for me to like it as much as I do. And here's the best part. It's not even going to be $1,999. Again, moonstone, there sure is a variety out there. We don't really work with it too much, so it's always nice to see something a little bit different, right? Call me now on this one. It's true to size. It is a cabochon cut, but it kind of works with the motif of the curves of your bow tie nicely, which, you know, I quite like a lot. And change your gold color if you want. Again, I do recommend it in the white gold just to keep it that really cool, really, you know, pure color palette. And we're gonna bring it up close. I'm actually gonna put the ring back up, but upside down, just to show you that it doesn't matter the angle that the ring is sitting at, right? You don't have to put it on your hand at that very specific angle for the blue sheen to show up, right? Here, it's upside down now, or upside down, and it still shows up. And guess what? For this entire ring, if you would like it, just call me right now. We're gonna make it $999, and that is it. $999 for a mounting that we can't even recreate with that amount of money. So call me on this one. I only have this one moonstone. And if this is a stone that you guys kind of like and would like to see more of, you do let me know, and then we can, of course, get to work on it. Yes. Oh, my ring. So, looks like, if you guys remember that mini collection that I did a couple of years ago, those are all sold out. So congratulations on that ring. You are going to love it. And if you have anything in the last couple of days that you want to see again, I know I like to hit you guys with the high-end stuff, the, you know, crazy designer stuff, but you know, if there's anything you've been thinking about and you just want to see one more time, that is perfectly fine. But congratulations so much on that Sapphire and yellow sapphire combo piece. You guys are going to love it. And $9.99 on this one. Let us move right along here. Now, I do know that a couple of people did miss out on my Mandarin garnet earrings yesterday. Now, I don't have anything else at this point in time with that exact style, but I felt kind of bad because, you know, Mandarin garnets, they're really hot right now, especially in TVON land. So I went in the back and I did some looking around, right, shopping for you guys. And I was able to find a pair of Mandarin garnet studs, and there they go. This is going to be your perfectly matched Asher cuts. This is 1123954. This is going to be your perfectly matched pair of Asher cut Mandarin garnets in that deep, intense orange color, matched to perfection, set in a single halo style. And if you want to add a pair of earrings to your collection, you can do so. I mentioned this yesterday, but we do actually have, just a couple of earrings, mostly studs, in this Mandarin garnet look for you. So if you don't like larger earrings, if you prefer something, like a stud style, but you're just looking for the stones to be perfect, then, this is one of the great options for you. This is $350 total weight in your Mandarin garnet center stones. In addition, there are 22 points total weight of your diamonds. Asher cuts, they are gleaming, they are bright. These are currently in the yellow gold. If you want to switch them out, we can do so. No extra charge there. You just let your operator know what gold color you want. But this is the Asher cut. Now I know it's a little scary, the price I'm about to say, but this is our $6,999 pair of Mandarin garnet studs. Once again, right? You look at the quality on these, you look at the color, right? It's a lot different than the other material that we have been offering to you. Of course, nothing wrong with the older material. In fact, I actually have my pendant in the rose gold today with said Mandarin garnet. So can you kind of see the difference? Once again, there's nothing wrong with this one, of course, but it's up to personal preference. If you already have this kind of material, but you're really interested to see, what the next level is, it is right in front of you. And the pendant, you can see there's a lot more of the reds to it. It's still an orange stone, but just leaning more towards the reddish side. And of course, the clarity, there's just no comparing it to, right? So again, the pendant is available if you want to see it. It's in my wave design, as we've called it here. But these earrings, I want to make someone's day, maybe your week, maybe even your month, and I want to price these really low. So if you would like these, call me. Okay, this pair of earrings right here that are 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom, perfectly matched Asher cut Mandarin garnets in a relatively large size, should be nowhere below $29.99, but that is where we are going to go. Again, I want to make your day. I want to make your week. I want to make you feel like you scored the value of a lifetime in these stones that are so elusive with such a high level of clarity and intensity of color. The post is going to be directly in the center of the earring. So if you wanted to wear it like this, that's fine. If you wanted to just turn it a little bit and angle it and wear it like that, that's perfectly fine. Essentially 2 ways to wear here. It's not even going to be $24.99. I know, where is she going with this? Look at it on the hand, right? These are not small stones. These are not small, like, oh, just give me half a carat per ear, call it a day, right? These are large. These are statements. They're not even $24.99. They may already be gone. I mean, look at how intense that flash of orange is, right? You don't see this with the other stone, right? You don't see this with any other Mandarin garnet. Only stones that look like this you will see. And we're going to bring it to the ear here so you can also have one look at what it looks like from a far away distance, because you're thinking, yeah, up close against the hand, it's still pretty close, but once you see it against the ear, suddenly it's like, oh, these are not studs that you would wear in the second or third piercing. This is primary piercing only. It's not $24.99. Call me now and we'll bring them back up close and give it one last price drop. G says, don't believe I have ever met a Mandarin I didn't like. And I agree, right? These are fine, right? These are lovely. The stone in the pendant is lovely, as we've seen. And if you would like the stud earrings, however, one more price drop, one caller gets them. We're going to make it $1,888, and that is it on my one and only pair of Mandarin garnet studs in the Asher cuts. let me know, and we're gonna find out who is going to grab it. I think my Moonstone is still here, so may not be a Moonstone type of audience, but I'm quite surprised, you know. After I came here at TVON, it's like I've seen all of these gemstones, and suddenly it's like, oh, my perspective has changed on a lot of these gemstones. Some stones I didn't even know were real, so so Mandarin garnets included. So let me know on this, 1888, and I have opals today. Don't believe I had anything, or was it yesterday that I had that necklace? Was it yesterday or was it 2 days ago? Anyways, I had a necklace recently. Didn't have anything in the rings, I don't believe. So I have a ring coming up next. It is set with pink diamonds, a lovely color combination. It's in a ring. It's a fabulous stone. It actually really matches with the necklace I had either yesterday or 2 days ago, can't remember. And that'll be coming up next. I have a large kunzite pendant too, in case anyone is looking. Gentlemen, again, I have a Paraiba gent ring. I have a sapphire gent ring. It's not your average blue sapphire, it is a purple blue. So if any of the guys are watching right now, I have 2 gent rings option for today. Pink diamond lovers, I had a 1/2 carat exact yesterday. It was a cushion cut. It was in a bridge style mounting. I have something a little bit smaller today. It's also GIA certified, so if you want to see that, do let me know. And anything else worth mentioning? Diamond pieces are here. Sleeping Beauty turquoise in a necklace. My largest aquamarine in a pendant is here as well. So some fabulous pieces. And if you want to see anything that I'm yelling out here, just let me know and we will show it for you. So I do believe these are gone, so congrats. Sorry for nonstop rambling up here, but here it is, right? This is our opal with the pink and white diamonds. This is 112-4269. And I know at this point it's like, when does TVON have a black opal that doesn't have red flashes, right? It seems like every single stone that we put up here just has and is just covered with red flashes. This is our 62-point oval center stone. It's got pink and white diamonds, a combination that we don't see that often with these stones, right? Opals, I think they're the easiest to work with. They come in so many different colors. And because of that, it's really easy to just kind of, you know, grab any other sort of gemstone and just kind of do a color combination piece and just, it works, right? This right here, 27 points of your pinks, 77 points in your white diamonds, $49.99 was price on our beautiful black opal ring here. And I would just love to just grab it here and just show you what it looks like across the board, right? It's been raining here the last 2 days, today and yesterday, and you know, the sky, it's gray, it's cloudy, it's moody, and I love it, right? It gives the sky sort of a personality. It's not just a bright blue sky, not a single cloud to be seen, right? To me, that's kind of boring. I like clouds in the sky. And this really reminds me of these kind of, you know, temperamental, stormy rain clouds in the sky. But not only that, this actually reminds me of if there were clouds in the sky and it's towards the end of the day, right? The sun is setting and the rain has stopped, right? It has that fresh smell, that fresh taste in the air. I don't know if you can taste air, but the air feels fresh, right? The sun is setting and suddenly the sun just breaks through the clouds and it turns your clouds this beautiful bright red, this beautiful bright orange. And this is exactly what I see in this black opal. Now, if you would like to take it, it's a very special piece. It's got all of the colors, actually. You can see Paraiba blues, those bright neon greens, royal sapphire, royal blue sapphire colors, of course, the bright hot reds, right? Even some hot pinks are coming through. This opal has got it all. And here's what we're gonna do on this one. If you will like my black opal with all of the multicolored, colorful flashes in it, it's not even going to be $24.99. Again, keep in mind that there are pink diamonds, there are white diamonds, and they're all perfectly matched and set into this ring. And if you weren't here with us yesterday, we kind of discussed how our jewelers create these multicolored gold pieces, because you can't exactly, create a casting and just, pour all the gold in it and expect for it to come out like this, right? Each individual part that is a different gold color is cast individually, and then it is lasered together. After it's lasered, the stones are set, the ring is polished up, and you have your finished product, right? Your finished piece. This ring is not even $24.99. This is what it looks like on the hand. I mean, I just picked it up, and the entire stone just turned green. For a second, I was like, did I pick up the right ring? There's only one ring up here. The entire stone turned a bright neon green. That is what makes these stones so much fun. And truly have to see it for yourself in person before you make a sound decision, a sound judgment on this black opal. Call me if you would like to just try it out. It's not even going to be $24.99. It's true to size, just currently not my size. Has to say like it is in the gold color. We will size it for you. It's in that bridge style mounting, and what we are going to do is bring it down even lower in hopes that it is going to go today. Here it is, right? Flipped it around just to see if there's maybe any other color that we can possibly discover, but it's pretty much the same. I mean, we already listed pretty much all of the colors of the rainbow, but they're all present in this one individual stone. And if you would like it, you call me right now. We are going to make it $1,999, and that is it. For my black opal set with the pink and white diamonds, I have nothing else in the inventory that looks like this, a mounting that we do not put any random stone into. It has to be something special, and this opal certainly is. $19.99 will make it yours. Now, I know none of the guys have called in, but I can't resist. I have to show the Paraiba gents ring. Now, it's going to be in that Rolex style, which I think, a lot of our ladies, believe it or not, actually really like this mounting too. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of our gals called in to pick this one up. But next up, we have 112-0858, and it looks a little something like this. Suddenly, it's like, oh wow, the rain clouds are gone and the sun is out. Hopefully, the sun will be out tomorrow. Got some pictures to be taken, but here it is, our Paraiba. And I probably should have looked at the carat weight of the center stone before bringing it out here, because it is a 146. On top of that, you have 59 points in diamonds. And this is a Paraiba in a ring with a price that has not been adjusted accordingly. So what the price was when it was created all those maybe 2 years ago, it was $19,999. And just recently, just last month, right? It's March, right? Just in February, we had that Tucson show, right? And our representatives, they went out to that show, and I had asked them to just do a favor for me regarding Paraibas, right? Just, they don't have to buy anything. I honestly did not expect for them to come back with anything, and they did not. But I requested that they go out there and they get me a price for what Paraibas are now going for, and they delivered. They came back, they said, so turns out 1 carat stones that are of a medium quality are now going for $9,000 a carat. And that's for medium quality stones, not for top level material like this. So suddenly it's like, okay, yeah, I don't expect to see any new Paraibas ever in the future, right? It's just not gonna be doable. So what can we do to still bring you Paraibas? we can just bring out pieces like this where it's been here for a hot second, where, you know, I get it, it's still Paraiba, it's still rare and, you know, rather expensive, but we're gonna bring these pieces back out. We're gonna say, pretend like we don't know about what's going on with the Paraiba prices going on outside, you know, outside of TVON land. And we're still going to price them as they were all those years ago. This is almost a carat-and-a-half stone. And no, it is not even going to be $99.99. This is one of those pieces where if you've been missing a Paraiba in your collection and you think it's about time, I think now is the time, because the last time this price jump happened, we were all taken by surprise, right? Many of us couldn't believe it. Many of us still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. And I don't want that same thing to happen to you again, right? Because it's bound to happen. I don't foresee the price, you know, going down anytime soon. Of course, the Hong Kong show just happened, so we'll see if there's, you know, even a slight change maybe in the 3 weeks, right? But I don't see it happening, right? These stones are in high demand, and a lot of people have high expectations for the quality of Paraiba. I have Paraiba rejections that I showed you one time. It was included. It was still blue, which is good, but it was, you know, foggy. It didn't have that neon color to it. It just looked like any average blue gemstone, right? You don't want that. You want your stones to be neon. This one is, and it's for one color and one color only. Now, a little thing about this mounting is that I didn't realize that it has some hidden diamonds on the side. So if you maybe like a bolder look, but maybe not too much diamonds, right? This kind of just sneaks in the diamonds. Like, I didn't notice this until very recently, which is a little bit embarrassing, but there are diamonds set into the side. It's a fun Rolex style. We can change the gold color, but I would really advise you keep it in the white gold. We'll still size it for you. Ladies, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's got an under gallery to it. It's comfortable to wear. Can look at the stone through the back to see the true color of the stone. See if there are any inclusions in the stone as well. And before we give it one last price drop that we really should not be doing, I will try it on the hand so you can see for yourself the sheer size of this carat 46 Paraiba. That's not a small stone. That is just a few points shy of being a carat and a half, and is not even $99.99. People will be paying $99.99 minimum for just a loose stone, and here you are getting an entire ring with a really, really heavy gold weight to it, right? This is not, you know, lightweight. This is not, you know, like, it can't even be a paperweight, right? This is heavy. This is substantial. And this value is something that you truly do not want to miss out on. You've seen what our light 1 carats have been going for. I'm gonna break the rules for this piece and for this piece only. Call me on this one. I feel like anyone could wear it. Even I myself am a big fan of the style, and I myself, if this were in my size, I would wear it. And it's not $99.99. We're gonna bring it back up close here, show you what it looks like one more time. And we are going to make it $7,999, and that is it. Give it 30 seconds, and this one must go. Hi, Marilyn. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Hi, Tracy. Hello, everyone. Hi, Donna. Happy Thursday. It doesn't really feel like Thursday. It feels like, I don't know, someday. What is a weekend? But here we go. Paraiba Gents ring, $79.99 on this one. Let me know. Again, guys or gals, I feel like could wear this. If you like a heavier gold weight on your rings, I mean, this is definitely an option that you could consider. But If this ring were, just recently created, I guarantee you 100%, 1000% that $79.99 price tag would have a 1 in front of that 7 right there. So an incredible value. I am glad that we are keeping the older price on this one, and that we are not going to make any changes, because change is good, but change in this sense, not exactly that good. So again, call me on this one. I have nothing else like it in this price range, and this one must go. It's been here for long enough. I would hate for you to think about it and call back in even like 2 days and then for it to be, double or triple the price, right? I don't want that to happen. You call me on this one right now, $79.99 on our Paraiba gents ring, and you let me know if you would like to take it. And we're gonna move right along to, I wanna play a guessing game with you guys, because I was duped today. I saw this stone and I was like, okay, someone put a sapphire in the wrong box. If we have any guesses out there, this is not a sapphire. That's my only hint. It is a pretty nice purple gemstone, and it's set in a ring. You can wear the ring, right? It's currently in the white gold. But this is a really fun gemstone, a stone that we may or may not have seen a variation of in the last couple of days here. But it's such a beautiful stone, has almost like a mixture between amethyst and our royals and barons sort of colors. This right here, right in front of your eyes, is going to be 1125323. And I didn't know that this piece existed. I saw it, I was like, all right. The little jewelry gremlins are in the back, and they are, they're messing around with our stuff. They're putting things in the wrong boxes, right? This right here, that's a great idea. It's a carat 69 center stone. Do we have any guesses as to what this is? It's not a sapphire, and it's not an amethyst. There's 90 points in diamonds. I can give you the price first before we even put up what that stone is. If you wanted to know, where it did start was $3,999. It's a beautiful ring, and you can change the gold color to whatever you want it to be in. It's that daily, everyday wearable style, double halo of diamonds, diamonds down the band. Tracy, it is not a purple Paraiba, but great guess. And I never thought, right? The last couple of days, last couple of years, I've been just in awe of what the Mother Nature, right? Pointing at the ground right now, but what Mother Nature can give to us, right? And it's not purple Paraiba. It's a really cool, really fun gemstone. And if you have any guesses, do let me know. But it's such a fun piece. Let me actually try it on the hand here. So let me get that cleaned off first and try it on, because it is just a beautiful gemstone, right? And, me looking at this stone, I could think of, at least a couple of different potential stones as to what it could possibly be. But then when I finally looked at it, I was like, oh, I was way off, right? I was so far off, I would have never guessed that this stone was what it was. But look at that, a bright, beautiful purple color. It's on the darker side, not like not like other stones that we've had before, but it is on the darker side. It's not lighter like, I would say, like kunzite, right? Kunzite is naturally a brighter stone, but this one is on the other end, where it is deeper in color. Tracy, it is not a purple crystal here, but I mean, look at it, right? How bright still, and how open this color is. Wearable, everyday style. Diamonds down the band, diamonds everywhere, truly. It's like, where is there not diamonds, right? Maybe the inside of the ring, but it is a gorgeous purple stone. And we're gonna bring it up close. See if we have any last guesses here. That's what it looks like from this side. This is kind of like a little hint from the side, right? What are you seeing? Yes. It is not. Did you say scapolite? It's not a scapolite. It is a beautiful stone though, right? Kind of does remind me of a scapolite color. I didn't know what scapolite even was until TVON had it, but it is such a beautiful purple color. It is not a spinel. That was actually one of my guesses here, but it's not a spinel. I definitely thought of a, we've had a couple of those Burma purple spinels here and there that it does really remind me of that color, but it is not. I think I'm gonna reveal it right now. This right here, right in front of you, is going to be a color change garnet. Yes, it is a color change garnet. And you're wondering why this looks way different from the other stones that you have been showing to us the last couple of days. How is this a color change garnet? I know, and I was right there with you guys. I was like, okay, surely the color change must be not that impressive. Surely it must just barely slightly change color, and I did what I had to, took the piece, took my little incandescent pen light, and I put the light on it, and immediately it just changed into the most beautiful color that I have seen, and here we go. I took a video of it, so in case you don't believe me, there is this stone, still that same exact deep purple color, and I shined that light onto that stone and it just turned into the most intense, bright, hot pink stone. And I was like, wow, that's all it took. Just one single light, shine it onto your purple stone, and then it just completely changes into this bright, hot pink looking stone. How cool is that? This is color change garnet. I didn't know that they came in this color, so now we all learned something new. But this is a ring that is not going to be $39.99. Again, a really fun stone. Didn't know it was possible. The other stone that I thought was of the blue-green variety, which I was like, okay, those change into kind of this purple-looking color. And then I was like, okay, but a purple start? I was like, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, but here it is, right in front of your eyes, natural from the earth. And it's something special, right? Certainly is something special, and it is color change. Showed the video to you. If you want to, screen record, or if you want me to send the video to you, I can do that. But look at that, right? It's not a subtle color change. The entire stone changes into a completely different color, happening right in front of your eyes. And we've had a couple of, color change sapphires in the back, and those, they're certified. The color change is too subtle for me to really, like the stone too much, right? It goes from like a deep red color into a brown, which, that's fine and all, but, it's nothing too dramatic, right? This stone right here is dramatic, and I want someone to have it. It's rare. We only have one that looks like this, and it's not even going to be $19.99. Again, a really fun piece, and if you get it, you can, if you have a candle or light bulb or any of those incandescent light sources, you can just put this ring right under that light source and boom, it's going to change color just like that. Took a video to show you guys because yesterday I had a photograph, but I thought, it's more fun to show you a video, right? So it happens right in front of your eyes because, with all the lights up here, can't exactly do that, but a video is the best way to go around that. And I mean, look at that, right? Such a beautiful color change. I only got this one. It's not even going to be $19.99. I'm gonna try it on one more time here. Again, look how bright that color is, right? Such a fun piece, and there it is on the hand. A rather large stone too, right? A carat 69. I mean, it is quite substantial. It's not even going to be $19.99. I only have this one, and it's been a fun couple of days, right? The last couple of days we brought to you guys color change garnets that looked quite different from this one. So here it is. Not even $19.99, true to size on this one. First caller gets it, and we're gonna bring it even way down low. Let's bring it back up close here. We already have a couple people talking about it, no surprise there. If you would like to take my one and only color change garnet, we're gonna make it $1,777 on this one. This has to go. and we will find out if anyone is going to take it here today. And it may already be gone. So if we have I want to say a winner on this one, because truly it's like, you've won if you have this ring, right? You've won. And I thank you, G. Yeah, it's not exactly easy holding a camera in one hand, holding a light in the other hand, and then having to like stabilize my camera holding hand while my light holding hand doesn't like shake. So it's quite a it's like a workout in a sense where got to test out your core strength, stand there, stand still, not breathe, take a video, take a photo, right? But love how it turned out. 1777 on this one. We're going to find out if it does in fact go here. And if anyone would like a private collection blue zircon in a more simple style, the last couple of days brought out some rings that were kind of crazy, a little bit crazy on the diamond designs. I have one today that is a relatively low-key. It's a 3-stone style with diamonds down the band. So it's a rather simple style compared to everything else that we've had. Let me know on this one. Such a fun color change stone. And next up, we have 1125799, and it looks a little something like this. Now this, yes, sounds good. Now this is going to be our blue zircon. Now, 1125799. Don't scare me like that. I was already, scared a couple of times today with that garnet, and then don't throw up Congolese tourmaline up there. I'll think that it's actually a Congolese tourmaline. But this is our blue zircon. I'll be like, I didn't know that Congolese tourmalines came in this blue zircon color. This is private collection, pear shape, blue zircon. This has 63 points of your pear-shaped diamonds, which those are not, small individual pear shapes. And we also have 15 points of your rounds going down the band. So that is not listed on my bag, but I am glad that it's on the graphics here. So looks like you may or may not be getting some free diamonds. Now, I remember the last time I had, was it the last one or the first time? I remember the first time I had this ring. I remember that, yes, it in fact did start at $12,999. And I did remember that the price tag was quite, it was quite high considering, but when you look at it, it is a private collection stone. It is rather special. It's clean, it's bright, it's reflective, it's, no other colors to it, all that, yada, 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 right? It's a pretty nice ring with a designer style. Again, this is a style that we don't exactly create, 500 of and just start setting stones, right? To have a mounting that has larger pear-shaped diamonds, for us to upgrade it to the 18K white gold, that usually means that the stone that is going to sit in this mounting is rather important. It's rather special, right? And it is. Now, I remember that this ring was in that $49.99 price range. And I remember thinking, well, it's a rather large stone. It's a beautiful stone. The mounting is, once again, specific. It's designer, right? Custom made. And pear-shaped diamonds, of course, they naturally kind of mess with the price of your piece here. But I just thought, that's a perfectly fair price, right? At least you're not paying over $10,000 for a private collection stone, right? You still have a chance to own something from the private collection and not have to pay what other people might be charging you for it. And then here we are today on a Thursday is it the first week of March? We're in March. That's all I know. I don't know what week it is. And here we are with this blue zircon sitting in front of us, and it's gotten an incredible discount. From $49.99, I'm just gonna drop it all the way to the bottom here. And if you would like to take it, you call me right now, because this is what it looks like on the hand. And is this not even brighter than a diamond, right? You have diamonds on the sides for comparison. is this not even brighter than your diamonds on the sides, right? And I've mentioned this before, but if you're getting engaged, if you know someone who is getting engaged, right? I've been converted. I think that everyone, everyone around me is getting engaged and all this stuff, right? They're all getting diamonds, most of which may not even be natural diamonds, which that's okay, but that's just something that we do not deal with. How special would it be to be different from everyone else to get engaged with a private collection blue zircon, right? I've never heard of a private collection white diamond, right? I don't know if we have any. I'll definitely go, snooping around the private collection, but I'd much rather have something that is different from anything that everyone else has. This works. It's still dressed up with diamonds. It's not just, center stone and, just a band, right? It's got diamonds to it. I think this mounting is perfect, and it's not necessarily for engagement styles too, right? If you just love this 3-stone style design, as I know a lot of you guys do, and I myself love as well, right? Get it for yourself. Wear it every single day. If you already have a couple of blue zircon pieces, but you're thinking, you know what? This one's just a little bit different from the others, and you could see yourself wearing this one maybe a little bit more often, right? Go ahead and grab it. We are going to drop it all the way down from $49.99. Gonna put it down on the wheel here, and we are going to make this ring right here, right now, $2,888, and that is it on my 788 pear shape private collection blue zircon. Never would have thought that this was possible, but here we are, saving you over $10,000 on this one individual ring. You can get a lot with $10,000. So I am taking that $10,000 and I am putting it back into your pocket and saying you can get this ring for only $28.88 right here, right now. Let me know on this one. Look at how intense those bright blue flashes are. It's almost neon in color. Reminds me of our gents Paraiba, does it not? And it's here for $28.88. Would love to know who might grab this one. It is such a special piece, beautiful stone, and call me on this one. If you want to see something with, crazy diamond weights, had some crazier pieces the last couple of days. If you want to see those again, you let me know. But this is here, still hanging out. Yeah, G says, I think the 3-stone style is my favorite in a ring. I mean, me too, right? I love a wide dome style design, but on the other hand, if I had to go simple, 3-stone style is the way to go. And how many of this, 3-stone style have we seen throughout the years, right? From like Tanzanite and Mahenge pink spinels to, well, we have a lot of these Paraibas, Tourmalines, 3-stone styles, right? We even have the regular Paraibas in a 3-stone style look with some, I think they're kite cut white diamonds, right? So it's a very versatile design. You can dress it up, dress it down, right? If you want to add wonder rings around it, you can do that. But it's a really fun, very simple design. It works for every single stone. And this ring is here, $28.88. Let me know if you would like to take it here today. And if you have any requests too, that is very important. And just let us know the item numbers of whatever you are looking for. We can go in the back, see if it's still here, and then bring it out and show it to you. So let me know on that. And next up, going back to the purples, I have a kunzite pendant. Now, it was between this one and my kunzite pendant, the one with a rather large aquamarine in the bail. And I just thought, you know what, that's not necessarily for everyone. I totally get it, right? The aqua in my pendant, you could quite literally take out and set as its own ring, and it's a really large aquamarine. But I thought, maybe you just want to keep it simple. That's perfectly fair. That's perfectly fine. I totally get it. And so this is why this piece is here today. Yeah. This is 1126553, and this is kunzite. This is one of the largest kunzites that we currently have set into a pendant. Need to zoom out quite a bit here so you can see the entire piece. Yes, that is one singular stone. This right here is our 5753 cushion cut bright neon kunzite. 13 points in diamonds, but who's looking, right? We're all fixated on this kunzite. This is, I know, right? Now this is a statement piece. This is my $14,999 piece. Has to stay like it is in the white gold. For a lot of our kunzites, they tend to be a little bit more difficult to work with because of the cutting, with how deep the stone has been cut, this and that. So typically, especially for larger stones like this, the mountings are custom made. So if it looks like a style that you've seen many times, sometimes it may not be the case, right? Sometimes it's actually a modified style that we all know and love to accommodate the stone. However, in this case, we obviously probably did not anticipate a 5753 stone to be set one day. So this is going to be that custom-made mounting, that custom-made style. It's incredibly simple, which is perfect in this case because you really just want to focus on your kunzite here. I'm going to just kind of hold it here and hold it and show you what it looks like, maybe facing into the light right here, right? The color, very important, is the fact that the color is consistent throughout the entire stone. There's not a part of the stone where suddenly it's like, oh, the color is gone, right? It's just a light pastel-y pink color to it, right? Throughout the entire stone, it's all one color. And you're looking at it through the back. Here it is, proof right in front of your eyes. There's no, bumping up the color saturation. This is all natural from the earth. And this is what kunzite is all about. If you're looking at this and you're thinking there's no way that is kunzite, kunzite should be a light purple, light pink color, that is unfortunately a lesser quality material. So this is truly the best that you can buy and not even have to spend $14,999. This is, again, another specialty piece. It's not every day that we have kunzites in this size with this level of intense colors, right? We've had smaller stones here and there, right? 20 carats, 10 carats, but nothing quite like a 5753 as you are seeing here today. And look at how bright those facets are, right? Once the light just dances through it. Such a fun piece. I only have this one. I'm glad that it's in a pendant and nothing else. Could you imagine this as a ring? Could you imagine this as a single earring? Like that would be crazy, but it is here as a pendant, and we are not even going to make it $7,999. I would love for you to try this. I would love for you to, if you love statement pieces, if this is going to be like your signature piece from here on out, and if you're a fan of kunzite, well, it better be this piece, because the moment you put this on, everyone is going to be staring at you. You're going to be in the center of attention. Let me go ahead and pick this one up here. Hopefully my hand doesn't start shaking because of how heavy it is. But look at that, right? From here, the same exact thing is happening, but now the piece is just upright. Still, the color is consistent, the light dances through it. It is a beautiful kunzite. It is top quality material. It's not $79.99. I know, a stone of this size is like, well, surely it must be at least, right? At least $10,000. It's not. I want someone to have this, and this is what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, once it hits that light, it's just, the entire stone is just illuminated here. And there's nothing else that you can find out there that is going to beat this level of saturation, right? If there is, maybe it's a photograph, And again, I'd be a little bit cautious if you were to see any stones that look too good to be true, because if it's a still photograph, you know, there could be hours of editing behind it, hours of adjustments behind it, right? This is what I have right here. It is live, it is in front of you. It's not going to be $79.99. Let's bring it back up close here and see if anyone would like to take one of the largest kunzites in a pendant that we have. Tracy says, need a crane to carry it. Yeah, I think we do. I want to make like a little crane just on the side of the table, and then every time we have a piece like this, it just reaches down, grabs the piece, and just holds it up for me. Because this is heavy, but it's not overwhelming to wear, right? The bail is large enough, so if you have a thicker chain, which I do recommend for this one, it could easily work. If you wanted to string a couple of our, let's say, 202 DBTYs through it and create a layered chain look with your pendant, you can do it. The bail is large enough. Here's what we're gonna do. Call me on this one, and we are going to make it $4,999, and that is it. $49.99 for a center stone that is $57.53. Ignoring the diamonds, ignoring all of the gold that it took to cast this one singular kunzite pendant, you can't even buy this loose stone today for $49.99, especially not one of this color. If you were to go out there and say, hey, would like a 50 karat plus kunzite, and $49.99 is my maximum budget, right? They'd probably give you some really washed out stones. The cutting may have a big window in the center of it, right? The cutting may not even be symmetrical, right? But they're not going to give you something that looks like this, right? If they give you a loose stone like this, then expect to pay, if not double the price. So again, here is where you can get the absolute best values for even pieces like this and not have to break the bank while doing so. So call me on this one. $49.99, one caller gets it. And next up, it's been a second here. I do have a diamond ring that could be for everyone. It is a very interesting, to me it looks like a leaf style, so that is going to be coming up next. Again, call me on anything that might still be here. So far in today's show, I have a top quality emerald in a ring today, and the price does not match what the ring looks like. Very excited to show that. I have a blue zircon in a bangle. It's an Asher cut, so if you want to see that, call me. Opals are here, fire opals, black opals, anything else. I have winds of sapphires, which is something that you don't really see every single day, so let me know on this one. And next up, we have 111 3339. It is a ring that over time has really grown on me. It looks like this. This is 111 3339, and this is a ring that we can do in any gold color you want. Now, I have seen this ring a couple of times, right? I hang out in this building sometimes, and sometimes I look at our pieces that we have here and there, but this is our 48-point designer diamond ring. And whenever we have rings, like how we, I guess you could say, store them, one ring per bag, right? But then I saw this ring today, I looked at it and I thought, you know what? This is a ring that would look fantastic with the rose ring. If you happen to have the rose ring, it would look great, because to me, it reminds me of leaves. It reminds me of like a vine. And I just think that it would look great with the rose ring. Just stack them together, really just completes the look, right? And here's what we're gonna do on this. 48 points of your diamonds all set together. Nothing more, nothing less. And $14.99, what it cost originally. Still getting VS diamonds. Quality is still consistent from the first time we brought this ring up until now. Again, all of these shows are taped. They are archived. You can literally go back years and years and years and find probably when was the first time we had this ring, and you can compare the diamond's quality, right? Still the exact same. still VS diamonds. And if you want to try it out, this is your chance. And I'm even wondering if you wanted to get two. Now, I know it's not exactly like a wonder ring sort of shape, but if you have the rose ring and you wanted to get two of these and just wear it around that rose ring, again, I'm just thinking a little bit crazy here, but that is a look that you could potentially try out. White, yellow, or rose gold, completely up to you. We have some beautiful pink morganites coming up next for a request here. So thank you so much for the request. Now, this is a diamond piece, so that does mean that we have a little bit of quantities to go around. So call me now. Get in line. You can take as many as you want and not have to pay $14.99 on this designer diamond ring. Let me also try it on here because I just think that, you know, you can still wear it however you want, right? You can wear it by itself. If you have another like floral style ring that you think that you want to wear it with this, right? That is also an idea. It's true to size on this one. A beautiful look. And here's what we're going to do on this one. It's not $14.99. It's not even going to be $999 for a ring that is so, you know, surprisingly detailed for its size, right? That's what it looks like from the back right there. And here is what we're gonna do on my beautiful designer ring. We're gonna make it $799, and that is it. That is all. And just like that, first hour has come and gone. Keep calling on this one. White gold is the most popular here, and we will find out who is going to grab what and how many. And hi everyone, my name is Joyce. Welcome to Thursday. I mean, the time flies, does it not? So already into our second hour here. Again, we have a request coming up next for some beautiful pink morganite, so very excited for that. If you have a request, please get them in and we'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Kunzite pendant is still here. Now, if the kunzite pendant is still here, I kind of hesitate if I should even show the Ametrine pendant, because the Ametrine is even larger. Like visually, it's even larger. So it's a lot. So if we have any of our larger pendant loving girls out there, I got you covered for today. So I'll probably still show it, but just to let you know. Emerald is here. Aqua, my largest in a pendant, is also here. Anything else you want to see as a request, we can bring it out. I have also a 588 total weight diamonds tennis bracelet. The price is not right. So we'll get to that as well. Again, if there's anything that you want to see from the last couple of days, you let me know. We'll bring it out if it's still here. And thanks for being here with me. And let's go back to our diamond ring here today and see who is taking what and who is taking how many of what gold color, truly, because you could get one in the white, you can get one in the yellow, you can get one in the rose, right? The possibilities are endless. Ooh, Marilyn says, I have that diamond ring, wear on pinky finger and pretty. I would have never thought about that, right? So Marilyn has one and she wears it on the pinky. So let me actually try it on the pinky so maybe everyone else can also see what it might look like. Oh, I actually really like it. So here it is on the pinky here. And it definitely is a look. I originally was like, you know, maybe a different, maybe on the index finger, but here it is on the pinky here. I don't know, actually, if we maybe have two of these, I would love to see how they might potentially stack. So I only have one up here with me right now. I don't know if we have anything else made up, but I mean, that certainly is a fantastic idea. Pinky ring right there. I mean, we don't have exactly a specific ring as the designated pinky ring, but this one could be one. And Marilyn has it as a pinky ring and she loves it. She thinks it's real pretty, so that's good to hear. $7.99 on this one, let me know. We'll bring it back up close here and we'll get our pink morganite request ready. It is coming up next. Don't forget about my gents Paraiba. My carat 46 Paraiba for only $79.99. If you maybe missed it, had it in the very beginning of the first hour here. That piece right there is only $79.99 for a Paraiba in a gents ring. Can't believe that is still here. And here we go, kunzite pendant for only $49.99. I have pink diamonds today too, so if there's anything you want to see again, If there's anything that I'm mentioning that you want to see, you let me know. You call us and you give us all of the information, and we'll check in the back for you. Oh, do they want to see it again? Oh, with the graphics? Okay, so before we get to the request, this is already gone, so don't call on it, but our lucky caller here had purchased this ring right when the show started. So here it is. They just wanted to see it with the graphics. Is 1120432. And again, a huge congratulations on this ring. It is absolutely stunning, and if you wanted to know again, this piece was $99.99, and at the end of the day, it was $39.99. So again, a fantastic piece. You guys are going to love it. And yellow gold stays as is. Do not call on this one. It is already gone here. But yeah, original price, $99.99. I can't believe it, right? It's, you know, so much time has passed, and it's kind of crazy to see where even Savarites of this size tend to go for even like today. So a fantastic buy. Again, congratulations on this one. And I'll even try it on the hand one more time. It's a little bittersweet, right? But here it is, a beautiful ring, and this collection is now officially sold out. So hope everyone has been loving their pieces from this mini collection. And again, a huge congratulations to everyone who has a piece from this collection, and hope you guys still love your pieces to this day. So congrats. And up close one more time as I get our request ready here. So we have some pink morganites coming up next, and ooh, would you look at that. You guys know that I love to do, bring you guys multiple pieces and just do a your choice of. And you know what, it's been a while since I did that, so that is what I'm going to do coming up next. I have two options for the pink morganites. Keep calling on the diamond rings. This one is already gone, so congratulations one more time on this one. I will miss that ring so much, but here we go. Pink morganite. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to put both pieces up together first. So I don't know who requested our pink morganites here, but if you have a preference, it's going to be essentially your choice of. So if you prefer the pear shape, I can bring up the information first. If you prefer the beautiful, dazzling round, you might know which one I like a little bit better. I can bring up the information for that one first as well, but I'm going to make it your choice of. Looks like we do recommend them in the rose gold here, so hopefully that is okay. And these carat weights are also pretty important, right? So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'll start with the pear shape. So the round will just kind of be hovering in the back here, but we'll start with this one. So for the pear shape, it's going to be 1126205. And again, it's same exact stone, completely different cutting, and you can already see the difference that it makes, right? One literally looks like a diamond, and the other one is more focused on creating this really condensing the color into your cutting, right? We kind of discussed this yesterday with the pink diamonds here, but this is going to be pink morganites. I'll move the round aside for a second here. Now, for the pear shape, it is our 307 center stone, rose gold, as is, 46 points of your diamonds in the outermost halo and in the sides where you have kind of like those points going out, kind of like a abstract take on a three-stone style look with a halo, of course. Now, both of these pieces started at $39.99, so price-wise, it's going to be exactly the same. Discount-wise, it's going to be exactly the same, but style-wise, it's going to be just a little different. Now, for the pear shape, it does have a larger look to it because of the cuts that the pear shape gives, but still a beautiful stone. And even though it's set in the rose gold right now, and even though the mounting itself is relatively large, right, doesn't interfere, it's comfortable. It's just slightly above your hand here. So it's not going to be flat. It's not going to be poking you, right? It's true to size. And even from here, even though it is surrounded by rose gold, you can still identify where your center stone is. It is a 307, but it looks like it is so much more. And we're gonna do your choice of, so if the requester takes one or both, that's great, but if not, then looks like we may have to open it up here. But I love this request, a stone that I also never expected to see with such a deep, intense, you know, pink color, right? I always assumed that, you know, they were a lighter color, near colorless, and, you know, again, they're not, especially not if you shop here. It's not going to be $39.99. Your choice of, we'll bring it back up close here. Take your favorite. For this one or for the round, here's what we're gonna do. Call me right now. We're gonna make it $1,499, your choice of. $14.99 for stones that look like they could be pink diamonds. They definitely have that very similar like pastel-y color to it, but here the stones are far larger. It is $14.99, your choice of. I will bring up the information for the round coming up next, but here is the pear shape, our 307 with 46 points in diamonds. And next up we have our beautiful dazzling round right here. This one is going to be 1126197. And this is going to have a slightly larger center stone weight and also a slightly larger diamond weight. This is our 320 center stone. And I mean, right, it just takes a little bit of light and then your stone just looks like that. It looks like you'll need sunglasses to look at your ring. That is how bright it is. It's got 58 points in your diamonds. Again, this flower mounting has been growing on me, and quite like what it looks like on the hand too. So we'll love for you guys to try it out as well. Same exact thing, started at $39.99 and now it is $1,499. This is for our requester. Again, forgive me, I don't have a name, but hope you like the two options that we brought out here for you here today. And this is what the round looks like on the hand. There we go. I mean, surrounded by 58 points in your VS diamonds, and it is outshining those diamonds. Who cares about VS diamonds when you can have a private collection diamond pink morganite that looks like this? And I'll try them both on at the exact same time here, so you can maybe take your favorite here, but look at that, right? The differences in styles, the differences in stone cuttings, it truly does tell a different story here. So $14.99, take your pick, your choice of. They're both true to size, they're just currently not my size. But here we go, from the sides right there. I feel like this is the most rose gold that we'll ever see in one singular show. But $14.99, take your pick. We are going to bring them back up close and see which one is maybe going to go first. And if you're to ask me, I do like the round a little bit better. Again, I like the rounds a little bit better than the pear shapes, but you know, it's just that style too, right? The style has been growing on me as of recently, and here we go, our two beautiful options for our pink morganite lovers out there. And let's give it 60 seconds, see if our requester would like to take any of these, either of these pieces here. Diamond rings continue to go out. White gold, as I heard, is the most popular, no surprise there. My kunzite is still available, still hanging out. If anyone would like fire opal earrings with yellow diamonds in them, a lot of our fire opals, there's a very select few that have this bright, intense, you know, just pure red color to it. If I'm being really particular about our fire opals right now, a good chunk of them tend to lean a little bit more towards that very slightly orange side. Now, that's okay too, right? Again, it's up to personal preference if you prefer those, just the reds, right? We don't have too many of those, but if you like the mixture of the reds and the oranges, right, we have a wider option in that color pool. But if you want some just pure, bright red fire opals in a pair of earrings, I have one pair. They have yellow diamonds with them. They look a little something like this. Those look like the most beautiful rubies, but in fact they are not. These are fire opals in a pair of earrings. So if anyone happens to be even a little bit interested, you let me know. I'll bring them right on out. But let me know on this one. And you know what? I think it's time. The last couple of days, I had nothing in the blue wing block Tanzanite, and here we are today, finally, on a Thursday. It's Thursday, right? With 2 blue wing block Tanzanites in rings. I know. It's like, are they back? No. We're still very low on them, but you know, I've been a little bit sad the last 2 days. Didn't have anything, but now today I have 2 rings. They are both in a different shape and a different style, but our pink morganite request has inspired me, and what I'm going to do is, I'm not okay to do this, but I've been a little bit sad because of the lack of blue wing block Tanzanites recently, so I'm going to give them an extra discount here today. I may get in trouble for this, but do I care? No. I want these rings to go out the door. I don't want these to go to museums. Again, I don't care if I hurt the museum's feelings. I want you to be happy. Museums, they can always look for something else to display and show and, you know, do all that fun stuff. But here is going to be our 2 options. The only 2 rings that I have today. If you want to request anything else, you can do that, but I have nothing up here. The closest thing I have to blue wing block Tanzanite is Sapphire. So, and Sapphire, not exactly the same thing, right? So I only have these 2 rings. They are coming up next. Our pink morganite requester, if you have any feedback on either of these 2 pieces, you let me know, or you let your operator know here. But I'm going to do the exact same thing here, where I am going to put down 2 separate rings, and you tell me which one you like more. I'm going to give them out for the exact same price, but look at it, right? Museum Reserve. The pear shape has got a big old fingerprint on it. I may have been a little happy to see blue wing block Tanzanites today, but look at it, right? 2 beautiful stones, different shapes, and these 2 shapes, they are not my first pick. But when you see the level of red flash, how bright and open your stones are in each of these stones, right? I'm okay. I will be okay if you just let me walk home today with either of these 2 stones. I love the style, especially the pear shape, right? It looks so designer. Pear shapes are not easy to work with. Out of all of the stone shapes out there, I do not like working with pear shapes. It is not easy, and especially considering how, unlike the, let's say the rounds, the square cushions, even the emerald cuts, the pears, there are the pudgy pears where they're kind of short and plump. There are the longer, skinnier, pointier pears, right? So there's so many pear shapes out there, and it's not easy to work with. It's not that fun to work with until here. So very fun styles to be had. Each of these stones, so the pear shape that you see on the left right here is a 553, and the square cushion that you see on the right over there is going to be a 539. Both stones, both rings are in that perfect wearable style, and who says you can't dress it up, right? I know a lot of you guys out there have, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 different blue wing block Tanzanite pieces, but how many of you guys have styles that look this unique from any other style you might have, especially that pear shape, right? It's such a fun look, such a fun style. It is asymmetric. You can flip it around where any way you want, and we're going to do it for your choice of, right? You're just gonna price it, make it the same price, and whoever gets which one, congratulations. So let us start. I think I'm gonna build the graphics for this one first, unless we already have it here, but look at that beautiful pear shape. This is 1127715. This is our pear shape. Museum Reserve, and it is stunning. Red flashes throughout, absolutely. A beautiful style. This is our 553 pear shape, and our phone lines are already backed up. No surprise there. You guys have been hungering for blue wing block Tanzanites. I get it, me too. But we just don't have too much of it left. So here's where you can call me. You can let me know which one your favorite is. You saw them both up there together. I'm gonna do them for the exact same price. This one right here, you can change the gold color. So there is a gold presence to it, as you can see from the top and then from the side where it connects into the band. So if you wanted to change it to the yellow gold, if you wanted to change it to the rose gold, you can do that and the gold will be present, right? A lot of callers have, I've heard this from a lot of callers where they'll ask me, right? Pretty new to TVON, they're like, you know, I kind of like this blue wing block Tanzanite thing that you guys have going on here. I wonder what gold color I should get it in if I get one. And the answer is usually white gold, because most of our Tanzanites, we do dress up in a lot of diamonds, right? For example, this one, right? A lot of diamonds. You're not seeing too much of the gold here, but in this case, if you do like to have some fun with your gold presence, here's where you can change it. It looks great in the yellow gold. It even looks great in the rose gold. If you want to see Tanzanite in the rose gold, I have one in the back. I can bring it out. But this ring right here, it has 26 points in the diamonds, right? I have this ring, I have the square cushion, and that's it. After that, I don't know if I even have anything to show you guys next week, right? It's a day-by-day thing. What day is it going to be that the Tanzanites are going to say bye-bye? And, you know, it's like, I know the last couple of days didn't have anything, and you guys are probably watching and wondering, like, is this even TVON anymore? Because it feels like we lost something, right? It feels like, it doesn't feel like TVON without blue wing block Tanzanites, and I get it, right? I felt the exact same, right? It felt kind of weird having, you know, not a single blue wing block Tanzanite on a single show. So here is where I make it up to you guys, and this is what we're gonna do. Both of these rings started at $7,999. And you guys are smart shoppers. You guys love to play the guessing game. A lot of you guys, when you call in, I get to talk to you, and you like to, you know, guess a price, right? And most of the time, you're not far off, right? And here's what we're gonna do. If you would like this one, we're going to bring it all the way down. Now, considering the gold it has, considering, you know, just that center stone being Museum Reserve, right? They wanted $39.99 for it, and at this point in time, I get it, right? We don't have too much of it left, and they are running out. Naturally, when this happens, right? When materials are low, but demand is still high, right? That is when a lot of people tend to just, you know, move the prices upwards, right? We are not. We're not going to do that. I'm sorry, I just read Tracy's message. She says, please don't hurt us with the price, please. I'm not going to hurt you with it. It's not going to be $39.99. I'm going to bring it way down low. We are going to price Museum Reserve stones the exact same way that we have priced our blue wing block Tanzanites, as we've done for the last couple of years that we've had this material here. It's not even going to be $2,999. Call me now. Again, take your pick. Just know that the square cushion right here, it is going to be the exact same price. We're going to make it your choice of. We can change the gold color on both of these. I will try this one on the hand first, though, because I want you to see how it looks, right? I mean, even from afar, the red flashes are present, and it looks so different on the hand versus up close, right? When you get these pieces, I should hope that you are wearing it every single day and not just putting it on, let's say, you know, your dinner table just to look at, right? You are going to be wearing this style every single day. It is fresh, right? It feels modern, and it's asymmetric, which means that I can take this ring and flip it around and wear it a completely different way so that it looks like this, right? I kind of like it better like this, but again, it's up to you. Neither of these rings is going to be $29.99. I want to do something special. It's been like 2 days without a single blue wing black tanzanite in a ring. I know it's weird. So I'm making it up to you guys. You call me right now and you let me know which one you prefer to have. And before we go back up close though, I want to move this over to the index because I'm just, you know, there we go. It still works. Not a pinky ring, not a thumb ring, but anywhere else you want to wear it, I think it works, right? Signature style with tanzanites. How many of those have we had throughout the years? And how many of those styles can you wear on the index, right? And not only that, but other styles in general. A lot of our styles here, they don't exactly work for right here. So this is definitely something that is different. It is fresh. It is new. Tracy says, I don't care about the red flash. I just love the way it looks. I mean, I feel like the red flashes definitely do contribute to the way it looks here, but I mean, I agree, right? As long as it's from TVON, I have complete faith in the quality of the Tanzanite, museum reserve or not. This right here is not going to be $29.99. It is not high off the hand at all. Both of these rings are going to be true to size. Such a fun way to do a blue wing black tanzanite in a ring. It's not $29.99. Call me right now if you want to wait for the other one. I'll bring it up next. But look at it, right? Flipped it around and still red flashes throughout the entire stone. Take your pick. We are going to make it $2,499 for this one, or for the square cushion cut that we also have coming up next. Now the square cushion, the center stone is going to be a little bit smaller, but it does have a lot more of the diamond weight there. So let me know on this one. I'll bring the other one right here for a look side by side. So if you have one that you prefer, if you prefer to go with a slightly more traditional look in the mounting, this one might be your best option here. But if you want to have fun with it, right? This is truly a ring that you can just have fun with and just, you know, wear every single day and not worry about anything, right? You're gonna love it. And pear shape still here, so it looks like we might be all waiting for the square cushion cut, which is going to be this one right here. A beautiful bright open blue. This one is going to be 1127643, and this is going to be also museum reserve. Our 539 center stone looks like a bridge style mounting. I don't know if it's because we've had so many of the bridge styles here, but this definitely does give that impression without giving it the added height to it. Supposed to be $79.99, and we are going to do the exact same thing and make it $2,499. You are getting 86 points of diamonds in this one single mounting alone, right? And it's got a double row tapered in the center. You have these outer kind of like loops, right, going above and below your stone. And this is also a beautiful look on the hand here. I mean, how can you choose, right? How can you pick? It feels almost impossible here. $24.99 on this one. That's what it looks like from the side. Both of these rings are true to size. And again, both are incredibly wearable. They're not going to be like the 20 karat stones, which, you know, you might wear, you know, once every couple of months. But these are stones that you can wear every single day. I'm going to go pick up the pear shape here and put that back on my index so you can see for yourself which one you might want to get, right? If you want to get both, then that's perfect, right? They'll both go to you. But $24.99, your choice of for either of these two. Change the gold color to whatever you want. And not only that, but I think this is also a perfect opportunity, especially for this one, if you wanted to try out Tanzanite in a different gold color. If you wanted to try it out in the yellow gold, which I would highly encourage you to do so because it looks fantastic in that yellow gold. And here we go, $24.99, your choice of, let me know if you want the square cushion or if you want the pear shape. Looks like the pear shape is the more popular, talked about option right now. So let me know. Once they go, they will go. And that is all I have for the blue wing block Tanzanite. Let me know which one goes first here. But look at that, right? Two fantastic options. And if you get them both, who says you can't wear one on one hand and the other on the other hand, right? So let me know on either of these two options. Again, the square cushion is a $539. The pear shape is a $553, right? These are all that medium, that perfect medium sized stones. perfect for everyday wear. And again, I have smaller hands here, but that doesn't mean that these look, you know, off, right? They fit, they're perfect, they're comfortable. You just let me know which one you want. And once they go, they will go. And let's bring them back up close here. Looks like the square cushion wants to stay on my hand a little bit longer here, but they're both true to size. And of course, you have two beautiful options here, square cushion or pear shape. Let us give it one last 60 seconds here, and we will see which one is going to go first here. Again, I would not be surprised if the pear shape goes first, seeing as how that is going to be the slightly larger center stone with, you know, a lot more of that visual gold presence here. $24.99, your choice of. And if there's anything else you want to see, I had a pair of earrings earlier this week. It was $88.88. A pair of square cushions set at an angle with marquise diamonds. If you want to see that again, you let me know. But these two options are here for the time being. My Gent's Paraiba ring is still available as well. And I did mention some diamonds earlier today. I don't know if anyone might be even a little bit interested in some 1 carat plus yellow diamonds with a crazy intense diamond halo around it. So I have this is the oval one, and I also have the square cushion style, which the square cushion has an even larger diamond weight to it because it has one extra stone, and it looks a little something like that. So these are our two options for yellow diamond necklaces. They're visually they're a little bit much, but the price, I just think, for how many diamonds are individually in your necklaces is just beyond. So let me know on these. And looks like the pear shape may be gone here, so we are still verifying as we speak. I don't think I've heard anyone talk about the square cushion cut yet, so hopefully if it's still here, I'll just save it for, I don't know, next week and just keep showing it until it goes. But I have no doubt that these two rings will go out by the end of the day today. Don't think we heard anything back from our pink morganite collar here, so if maybe neither of those two rings worked out, you let me know, and we'll see if we maybe have anything in the back to bring out too. But question? Of course, the other gents ring is going to be coming up next as by request. Now, it's a perfect transition from our Tanzanites to the gents ring because the gents ring the Sapphire is a very unique color. So again, let me know on either of these two. The pear shape may be gone here. Keep calling. I haven't heard anyone say a definitive sold yet, so we'll come back to that if needed. Now here it's like, okay, what is going on in that stone? It kind of looks like a blue wing block Tanzanite, but no. This is actually going to be a beautiful unheated purple blue sapphire. This is 1120964. Now I know sapphires are blue and Tanzanites should be blue, right? A lot of people tend to kind of compare the two, but something that the Tanzanite has that the sapphire does not have is the red flash, right? But in this case, where we do actually have a sapphire with a big old smudge in the center of it, we do have a sapphire that does look like as if it had red flashes in it, right? But this is still going to be our unheated purple blue sapphire. I actually brought out an actual blue sapphire just for a color comparison here, which I know I just zoomed in, but I'm going to zoom out just a hair here so I can bring out the other ring to show you that color comparison. But this is the one and only other gents ring that I have. A really unique stone. And here is what your typical blue sapphire looks like, right? In this very similar bow tie ring as with the Moonstone, but you can see how the gents ring just has just a slight just a little bit more of that purple color. It definitely has what even looks like red flashes in the stone, despite being a sapphire here. And this is again just a comparison between the two, so you can see the difference between this one, which kind of leans a little bit towards the cornflower blues, versus the one in the gents ring, our unheated purple blue sapphire. Now here's what we're gonna do on this one. I get it, the other gents ring had a big old Paraiba in the center of it, and may not be for everyone, but wanted to bring out another option, still going to be that blue gemstone, just very different here. And this is our carat 34 center stone. Again, it is unheated, it is beautiful. And out of all the sapphires I have seen, I have never seen a sapphire look quite like this. It's been an interesting last couple of days, right? We've had color change garnets that are just, that just start off straight up purple. And now we are seeing a purplish blue stone. 29 points in diamonds, currently in the white gold. Change it to whatever you want. But in this case, it's such a unique combination of color that I would really just keep it in the white gold. I would really just leave it like it is. And this is what we're gonna do. Now I know, ladies, that this is also a popular style. I would wear it too. I know a lot of our gents rings here I would also wear, so just throwing that out there, William, you may have competition. And here's what we're gonna do on our $39.99 gents ring. A gents ring that is it's just simple, right? Plain, mirror finish band. You have I don't even want to call it a single halo. It looks like a single halo, but it is that, but so much more. It is true to size, it is comfortable to wear, and it has been discounted. That is what it looks like from the side. From the back where you have an under gallery, it is comfortable to wear. From the other side where you are quite literally seeing red flashes in the stone despite it being a sapphire, this is what it looks like on the hand here. And again, a beautiful size stone, a really unique, really cool color. And it's not even going to be $19.99. Even from here, it almost looks like I borrowed some red flashes from our Tanzanites we just had and I just put them in the stone, right? But no, this is sapphire. This is a really unique color combination just in the stone without me, adding any colors to the sides here. It's not even $19.99, gentlemen, ladies. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I have never seen a sapphire do this before. One caller gets it. We are going to make it $1,888 to the very first caller who says yes on this one. Again, change the gold color if you must, but I love it as it is in the white gold here. I know, gee, that was what I was thinking. I put it up here and I was like, you know what? I should have tried the color change light on this one. And if this one is, if it's still here or not by the end of the show, I will still go ahead and try out what it might look like under that incandescent light. And if it happens to color change, then congratulations, you have a color change sapphire. But as of right now, it is our purple blue. But if it happens to color change, then you have a really nice surprise coming to you. So I know, it's like, the moment I put it up here, I was like, you know what? What I should have done was, taken my light, and yeah, so I will do that though after the show, regardless of if it's still here or not. So if you get it, and even if it's not a color change stone, I mean, it's already got multiple different colors in this one stone as it is right now. So beautiful piece. One caller gets it. $18.88 on a gents ring. Again, ladies, if you want to, take it, you can feel free to do so. Now, what else? Okay, my kunzite pendant is still here, so I'm a little bit hesitant to show this, but I might as well show it anyways. I did mention an Ametrine. It is a necklace. And I thought that I had gotten my day's worth of workout with the kunzite pendant. Tracy, I need that crane because look at what I have got here. Everyone, Ladies and gentlemen, this is 1115922. This is the largest gemstone that I have up here. Earlier today we had a 50 carat plus kunzite. This right here that I am holding, that I am, my hand is starting to shake, this is a 9750 master carving Ametrine. And on top of that, there is a 283 diamond weight. And on top of that, you're also getting a chain that comes with it. So this is quite the impressive piece. My hand is starting to hurt already, so that's how you know how heavy a piece this is. I will put it down soon, but this is just a great look at what it looks like from afar, because this is the largest Ametrine, the largest individual gemstone that we have set into any singular piece. It is right here, right in front of you. Start price, I'm glad you asked, $22,999. But guess what? It's been here for a while. The stone, I wouldn't be surprised if it came from ownership's private collection, because when you have a stone as special as this, right? It's like, this is not something that anyone can just get their hands on. This is a specialty cut. No one else has this. And it has got a brand new discount. G says, that is a big rock. Absolutely, this is a huge rock, and it absolutely is beautiful. And Charmaine, absolutely, it is very impressive. And yes, my hand is starting to hurt, so we will have to put it down up close. Hopefully it'll sit up, but here we go. This is the Ametrine. Now, before I zoom out, I just want to share with you guys, just up close and personal, this real fancy cut that is going on right here. Last time I also had a fancy cut Ametrine, but the back was kind of sealed off, so it's a little bit difficult to show how they did the carving, right? But here, the back is open. I can show you right here, right now, how they did it. So after they faceted the stone, what they did was they went ahead and they carved this design into the back of the stone, as I'll try to angle it here so you can see it. And from there, once you have your design carved into the stone, it looks like this from the front. The front facet, it has that concave shape to it. So if you'll notice, our regular faceted stones, the sides are going to be straight lines. But here you'll notice that there is a little bit of a curve to it. So this is typical of concave cut stones, and wow, look at that. Okay, the light is reflecting off of the backmost surface of the stone. So while I'm trying to hold the stone, hold the piece so that it reflects off the front so you can see what I mean by the concave cut, the light is reflecting off of the very back surface of this Ametrine. This is something specialty. Tracy says, here's the crane. Not a crane, but a heavy load truck. Yeah, that is something that I will need to hold this piece because it is heavy. But here's what we're going to do on this one. A beautiful blend of the amethyst and the citrine. My favorite part of Ametrine is when the two colors blend together. And if you'll just look at the very point of this stone, like right around here, where it kind of creates this really golden color. And I know for Ametrines, we like to see our two colors separately so we can appreciate each of them. But my absolute favorite is when the two colors kind of blend together to create this, really warm, almost like a deep paparasha color. And I mean, this pendant has got it all, right? It's got the amethyst, it's got the citrine, it's got that beautiful blend of those two colors. And here's what we're gonna do on this one. Okay, I need to rest my hand for a couple more seconds here. All right, I am good. I am going to show it to you against the neckline here so you can see the sheer size of this 97.5 carat fancy cut Ametrine. The chain will come with. I know 283 of diamonds, whatever. We're all fixated on this Ametrine stone. Even from here, it looks like a firework inside of the stone, just frozen in time. And I am beyond delighted by the price of this piece. I am so excited that it is here, that I get to share it with you guys. We're gonna discount it right here, right now. Let's bring it back up close so I can show you what it looks like. One more time here, and my hand is, my hand is really getting tired from this. Okay, it does sit up by itself, perfect. I'm gonna go and scurry around here and zoom out just a hair here so you can see you're almost a 100 carat stone in a necklace. This is what we're gonna do on this piece right here. I know this is not something that you see every single day. And especially this fancy cutting too, right? I feel like the fanciest other people might do might be just a regular concave cut, maybe even just a checkerboard cut. But to go above and beyond and really just design something, you know, stone shape-wise is next level. The design of the piece itself too, right? It is not something to be overlooked, right? 283 of diamonds, where you have diamonds following the curve of your stone. You have such an intricate bail there too, right? I mean, this is a heavy piece. I'm glad that we included a chain to come with, because, you know, it's like good luck finding a chain, right? To find a chain today to accommodate this pendant would cost you, I'm even scared to think about it, right? Our standard chains at this point, couple $100s. To find something that is substantial enough to support the weight of this pendant could cost you upwards of $1,000 just for a simple chain. All of it is included. You're getting what you see right here, right now. And even better is that, okay, brace yourselves, because this is going to be a drastic drop. It's like we're on a roller coaster and we are right before the drop. This entire necklace right here is not even going to be $9,999. I am going even lower on this one. Hi, Ginger. Happy Thursday. And hello to anyone who is just tuning in right now and saying, what is that on the screen? Now, I'm a little bit, I'm not going to put this one up for competition, but I just want to see I just want to make a little size comparison between the kunzite and the Ametrine. So this is this is our teeny tiny little baby kunzite that we had earlier today. This is our 5753, and right behind it is our 9750 Ametrine. So yeah, now this kunzite looks like a little baby stone, right? But if you want that kunzite, it is still here. The kunzite is $49.99, but this one right here, we are going to drop it way down low. I cannot recreate this stone. I have a higher chance of recreating the design, but I cannot get you another stone that looks like this. Even in Ametrine, the pattern is different across all the stones, right? Some of the stones might have a perfect 50-50 split of the citrine and the amethyst. Other stones, it might be like this, where it's like a little pizza slice, a little pizza slice of citrine. And the rest of it might be more of that amethyst color, but no matter what it is, it's still a beautiful gemstone. And if you would like this entire necklace, the pendant and the chain, which the pendant by itself is 3 inches from top to bottom, you call me right now, dial that phone number. We are going to make it $6,999 for this entire piece, for the stone, the diamonds, everything set in the 18K white gold. It's all you could ever want to have in a fancy Ametrine necklace. And if you got this piece and you said, you know what, I'm feeling a little generous, and you loan it out to the museum is going to look at you and wonder, where in the world did you get this piece? Because I guarantee you they have never seen anything like this. Probably have seen Ametrine, but anything cut like this, and to be a stone of this size is not something that is common, right? Smaller stones, like a 5-carat stone, sure, we can get you like 2 of them, right? But for a stone to be this size, for this stone to have this level of, you know, such a majestic flair to it, right? It's not every day except for today. It's only $69.99. One caller gets it, and again, huge congrats if you do get it. Let's give it, I don't know, 30 seconds. I'm sure, like, we don't want to move on for this, but I have to. Gonna give myself a timer here. 30 seconds. We will find out if it is going to go here. Let me know on the gents rings. I think they're both still here, maybe. So if you have any questions on anything that you've seen so far, you just call your operators, let them know. And okay, I'm gonna say this, but I don't think I heard anyone take either Tanzanites yet. So again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. But we had a pear shape, we had a square cushion. So if those two still happen to be here, let me know. Or if you happen to have been the one to have taken them, let me know too. Again, I didn't hear anything, so just want to throw that out there a little bit cautiously. But here we go. Ametrine necklace, $69.99. And if anyone wants our little teeny tiny little baby kunzite, that is here too. But you know what? I was originally gonna show you guys two different pink diamonds here today, but now that I look at it, I do like the value of one of them a little bit better here. So I'm gonna set aside the GIA certified one, and I'm just gonna bring to you guys the non-GIA certified piece, but it's a VS stone. We had our jewelers check it out, and it is of course pink. I'll even bring out the GIA certified one to make a comparison. So just because there's no GIA cert does not mean that it is a stone that you have to be, you know, suspicious of. I'll bring out the GIA certified one. Let me know on this one. We may be verifying on it. And pink diamond is coming up next. If you want to see my half-carat square cushion that I had, I think it was yesterday, we can bring it out. If there's anything that you saw yesterday or 2 days ago that you want me to show again, you let me know. I'll bring it out if it's still here. Whew, okay, Ametrine, I need a I need to have, you know, someone help me lift this up from the wheel here, because it is just something else. I know, right? G has said something. I will repeat her message word for word. G says, I will say it, that is cheap for that gorgeous necklace. Exactly. I couldn't believe the price on this one. And I thought, you know what? It doesn't feel right to have such a value and just leave it in the back and just not share with anyone. So it is, right? It is a value, and it is still here. No doubt about it that it will go by the end of the day today, but it's just such a beautiful stone. You have to let me know if you want to take it. And next up, we're gonna have to zoom in quite a lot here, but this is going to be our pink diamond. This is 112-2297, and this is our marquise cut. Yesterday we went over the fact that for pink diamonds and for many other gemstones that are not typically in that larger carat weight size, every single individual point does count. We have to take into consideration every single individual point. Now, I do have a square cushion. It is just 5 points larger than this one, but the price is way different. So just in case anyone is interested here, this one right here has got a little bit more of that, I want to call it a slightly more of that purplish color. But this one right here is GIA certified. In case anyone is interested, just know that the price is going to be a little bit different compared to this one. So this right here is our beautiful pink. It is our marquise cut. It is VS. Had our jewelers take a look at it. And I will also zoom all the way in here so we can take a really up close look at your pink diamond to see if there's anything to be seen inside of the stone here. I'll even angle it here so we can also get a close-up look just to see, you know, if there's anything hanging out in the stone that we should know about. And I didn't ask just one jeweler, right? All of them had, we had them vote. and the vote was unanimous. It was a VS stone, and there we go. Super up close, just like as if you were looking at it through a jeweler's loupe under, you know, intense magnification here. And there we go. Pink diamond, triple halo of diamonds additionally around it. Double halo of pink, single halo of white. And G says, after the kunzite and ametrine, I need a magnifying glass to see that ring. I mean, right? It's like after we have two of the largest individual gemstones, suddenly it's like, oh, look, a ring for an ant. But this is our 21-point center, 35 points in your pink diamonds, in that double halo, in that single row going through the center, 69 points of your outermost diamond halo and your double band going above and below your middle band. $79.99 start price on this. We have had no new pink diamonds come in. Everything that goes out stays out. Nothing comes back. Same exact thing once again for yellow diamonds, right? We have what we have. The price is just a little bit crazy for now, so we'll have to figure something out for the future. But you know, between white diamonds, pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, right? Out of the three, pink diamonds are the most difficult to work with, right? They are, compared to the other two, more common in smaller sizes, right? And the color has a higher chance to kind of fluctuate. With the pinks, there's always a chance that there's going to be, you know, purples to it, which that's fine. There's always a chance that there might be some grays to it, which, you know, I don't know if that's ideal. And there's also a chance that it might just have, you know, some other colors to it, like browns, right? Natural colors. So between the three diamond colors, pink diamonds more difficult to work with, which is why we don't really see them. Here we have a 21-point center stone. Every single individual point matters. If you want to see the other one, let me know. But this one is here for today. And I just think that this price for this ring is just, it's just cheap. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to try this ring on so you can see what it looks like on the hand right here, right? Again, not a small ring at all, right? Aside from the center stone, you have a triple halo of diamonds. Every single stone in this ring is a VS clarity stone. Every single diamond that you see in this ring is a pink or a white diamond. It's true to size, it is beautiful, and it's only for one caller. I only have one caller who can call on this one. I only have one ring. If you want to see anything else, I had flashed a square cushion that is GI certified, but it's an SI2, and that ring is like $9,000. So clearly there is a gap here. This ring, it's not even $79.99. I want someone to have it. Someone will have it. True to size on this one. Again, it is a VS center stone. Had all of our jewelers go up close and take a look. We have one jeweler who specifically works with a microscope, so very up close look. It's not like here where it's like, oh, you know, zoom in. It's even closer. So that's how advanced we went with this. And if you would like it, we are going to make it $2,599. One caller gets it. Let me know. If you want to see the half carat that I had yesterday, I do believe it is still hanging out. If not, we can certainly find something that maybe looks similar to that, but I highly doubt we even have anything. So let me know on this one. Marquise pink diamond. Love to see it. Hi, Tina. Ooh, she says she has this ring and she loves it. So there you go, right? A lot of these rings, they made reappearances throughout the years, and again, fan favorites. Pink diamonds, who doesn't like pink diamonds, right? Here's your chance. $25.99 on this one. Let me know. Ametrine necklace is still here for a crazy low price, and pink diamond still here as well. Now I'm gonna start yelling out some pieces, and if anyone is interested, let me know and I can bring it up next. My largest aqua in a pendant. Largest now sounds silly, but it's a 30 carat. Like compared to the Ametrine and the kunzite, I feel a little bit silly calling it the largest aquamarine pendant because it's only a 30 karat 88, right? So it's a little baby pendant, but it's here. It is a fancy cut too, so if you want to see that, let me know. I have this beautiful multicolor tourmaline necklace that is with that bead style. So this was actually from Ownership's private collection. It had a piece that was very similar to it, but that one flew out the door. So this is just a quick little flash on this other necklace that I do have here. So these are all tourmalines, hand-picked, hand-polished, and stranded, right? Made in Germany. The clasp is solid 18K yellow gold. Looks a little something like this, and you're wondering, how on earth do I open it? What is that closing mechanism? So what this is that if you look very closely here, there is a line. So what you actually do to open it is that you just have to twist it. It's like a screw. It's made of solid gold. You open it just like that, and your necklace is open. So of all of the necklace closures that I have seen, this is the most secure one that I have come across. Just like that. It is seamless. And because of the way that it is set as a strand, you know what, might as well bring up the information, right? 112-5105 on this one. And because of how it's not like, because of the way it's set, right? It's on a string. It's not going to, turn a certain way and then feel like it's getting stuck, right? It's not going to get tangled. It's fluid movement, 360 degrees. Looks like this. You have your beautiful greens, pinks, rubelites, and indicolites in this one singular necklace. This probably isn't for everyone. I know I have a lot of pieces today that probably aren't for everyone, but just thought that might as well bring this out for another quick look, straight out of Ownership's private collection. They absolutely love this piece and would love to share it with someone hopefully watching right now. This is what it looks like against the neckline here. So again, a beautiful mixture of all of your tourmaline colors, and as it sits on your neckline, you can see how the light just hits all of your stones differently, right, from different angles. And some of these stones, once the light hits it, it just illuminates, right? Such a beautiful necklace, a collection of tourmalines, truly. 210, I almost said calories, 210 carat weight, total weight. And let's go. Let's bring it back to the hand shot here. And I must be a little hungry. Here we go. This is a necklace that was supposed to be $16,999. Or it might just be because the way these tourmalines have been polished, it kind of looks like candy, but do not eat these stones. They are not edible. But here's what we're going to do on this one. Again, we'll go up close in a moment here, but I just wanted to show you again from afar how each stone is a different color, but how beautifully and seamlessly they flow together. These are tourmalines, again, hand-picked stones, hand-polished, and I just love the slight graduation of these stones, right? There's always going to be a heavier front. The clasp is smooth. It's not going to catch on your hair. That is the thing that I do not want, is for a necklace to just constantly just catch on my hair, catch on my clothes, and ruin it, right? Even though I do wear just regular t-shirts every day when I'm not here with you guys, but right, I hate when that happens. And especially when it catches on hair, right? Because we all have hair on our necks, hopefully. But I hate when it does that, right? It hurts, it's painful, it makes me not want to wear it. This right here with this type of closure, it's not going to happen. It's very easily located. I mean, it's right there, smack dab in the center of it all. And here we go, guys. It's not even going to be $6,999. Just like that, $10,000 off. And I am not done yet. We're gonna bring it up close. I will move aside our little baby pink diamond here and make room for our beautiful tourmaline necklace. Now before I zoom back, I just want to take everyone through this necklace here to really appreciate each individual stone, because again, these stones were hand picked. These stones were hand polished. Right there, that is straight up an indicolite in there. That is a lime green color. You have your beautiful rubelites, your pink tourmalines, and stones that look like our green Paraibas, right? There it is, another indicolite. A beautiful, bright, almost like a pink sapphire pink. A lot of these greens kind of look like emeralds, right? This is what emeralds wishes they could be. But funnily enough, both stones are also, you know, highly included there. But again, with the consistency of these stones, again, we are not done yet. We're still going through it, and some of these look like just straight up Paraibas even, right? There is the clasp. It is that 18K yellow gold. You can see where you can hold it and where you can just, you know, open it. And then going to the other side, some of these stones have such a bright neon pop. Like that one right there looks like a Brazilian Paraiba. You have your beautiful pastel pinks. And again, a lot of just the pinks, the reds, and the greens, and the blues, but still with each individual bead, there is a variety to it. Get that beautiful, vibrant green color right there. Some of these almost have like a jade color to them too, but a beautiful necklace. And back to the front, we are right here. A fantastic piece. I would love for someone to have it. I'm gonna set it down here and I'm gonna zoom back so we can see just a little bit more of our stones here. Might have to zoom back quite a lot actually. So there we go. The one and only bead style necklace that we have in our inventory. Tony is craving lifesavers, and honestly, I don't think I've had them before, but honestly, me too. For these, I'm actually thinking more like Jolly Ranchers, but not, the shape isn't quite right, but definitely something like candy related. Here we go. Hi, Amy. I mean, it's just a beautiful, Amy, I agree. She says, love that beaded necklace. We don't see this style of necklace that often, right? I mean, when was the last time we even had a strand like this, right? We have pearls, but we've had turquoise. I don't know if we've had coral before. I think we have. But nothing quite like this, where you have your tourmalines, where you can see through the stones, where the light goes into the stone and just illuminates them, right? It's not $69.99. Call me. We're going to bring it down even lower. We're going to make it go out the door. I know management will be a little bit sad, but you know, they offer this up themselves. So here we go. Made in Germany. This is going to be $6,888. And could you imagine? If you maybe have, you know, a fun tourmaline necklace, maybe thinking about that, you know, fancy cut from yesterday, right? I mean, you could possibly wear them together. I have a layered look. This is 17 inches, and because of how, you know, substantial the stones are, it might fit a little bit, just slight bit tighter than a 17-inch. But I'm just, you know, throwing ideas out there where you can wear it by itself. You could also wear it and layer it with any other necklace you might have, right? So the possibilities are endless. $68.88 on this one. And you let me know if anyone would like to have our one and only designer necklace, custom made in Germany. Again, every single stone is hand picked. Every single stone is hand polished. And it is here. The largest tourmaline necklace that we've ever had. And here it is. I know a lot of the largest certain stone necklace, pendant, all here today. If you want to see something that is, you know, a little bit smaller, you let me know. But I do have fire opal coming up next. If anyone wants a alexandrite in a necklace, I have one. It is GI certified. 2 individual stones. This one is still here. Let me know on the gent rings. I know I had a brief request to see them here, but look at that beautiful sapphire. And my Paraiba gent is still hanging out too, so if you need to see either of those, call me and we'll bring it out for you. But next up, I have this beautiful fire opal. Would it be too distracting if I like did the rest of the show with this necklace in it? Probably, right? So fire opal coming up next. I'll remove the tourmaline necklace in a moment, but our fire opal is 1120935. And say goodbye to our tourmaline necklace. If you want to see it again, if you want to think about it and call me, we'll bring it back. But we do have fire opal coming up next. This is a style that we are no longer able to bring back because of the yellow diamonds. It's just no longer possible. Before we had, quite a few of this style with the Tanzanites, right? With, I want to say, the Congo tourmalines. With, I don't think we ever did one with the diaspores, but it was a really popular style for the blue wing block Tanzanites. That much I do remember. I'm trying to think, anything else? Probably a bicolor tourmaline and maybe an emerald. I don't know if I'm just imagining things at this point, but it's a style that does require an extra level of detail, right? You have to find two perfectly matched pear-shaped yellow diamonds. This is our 509 round fire opal center stone. 70 points of the pear-shaped yellow diamonds and 42 points of your VS white diamonds in that squared off halo look. A combination between your three-stone style and your single halo design. Two-tone gold on this one, has to stay like it is. Let me actually see if this one is kind of visible. So yeah, here. Yesterday we briefly touched upon how our jewelers make these multiple gold-colored looks here. So here is another example of where you can see it. Each individual component is individually casted, and then it's lasered on all together. So you can see that it's not all casted together. You have your white gold part, and then you have your little yellow gold basket there, cast separately. And then the two pieces are lasered together. Let me see if I can show you from the other side too. So here it is. Great example, super up close, even for smaller pieces like this, where the basket for your pear-shaped yellow may not be, super substantial, right? But still did the work, individually casted, lasered, diamonds are set, fire opal is set, and this ring is ready to go. $7,999. And the price I'm about to drop it to, you can't even create the mounting. A lot of these styles, it's been here for a couple of years. A lot has changed in that couple of years. Another example is sitting right here, right in front of you, with this fire opal in this particular ring. And I could only hope, right? We did something very similar with pink diamonds, but instead of singular stones, they were paved pink diamonds, right? In this kind of triangle shape. I don't know if anyone remembers that style, but, we couldn't do this style with pink diamonds. So we had to, get creative and create something similar, but, keeping the same motif. I don't know if anyone remembers that style, but, right? So it's not something that we can just mass produce. Here's your last chance at the style. Here's your last chance at this mounting. I wish we could bring this back one last time, maybe as like the last hurrah for our blue wing block Tanzanites, but if this one doesn't sell, I'll look into it. I'll look into taking it apart, and then we'll just save the mounting and, get it polished up right here and set a museum reserve in it. Take apart some pieces. It's okay. But here it is with a fire opal. A beautiful bright stone, true to size style on this one, fiery and intense. And guess what? It's not even going to be $29.99. I can't believe where this piece has gone price-wise. I can't believe that this piece is still here. If it were at $29.99, especially with those yellow diamonds, I guarantee that this piece would have flown out the door a long time ago. Why it's still here, I don't know why, but it boggles my mind. I mean, look at the band, right? Through the back of the band where your stone, it just takes in the light and reflects it 10 times more powerful through the back, into the back of the band. Even the tweezers are just this bright, brilliant red color. I mean, right? It almost looks like a laser beam, does it not? This is what it looks like on the hand. Again, a great nod to our 3-stone style while incorporating more of the diamonds, so it feels a little bit more substantial, right? Again, this is a rather impressive stone. We don't have a lot of these larger fire opals left. There was a period of time, sometime last year, that we actually had, some quantity, and then suddenly it was 1 week, they all suddenly, gained popularity, and then they all flew out the door, and then from then on, we've had smaller stones, but nothing quite like this. It's not even going to be $26.99. This one has to go. It must go. And only one caller gets it. If you maybe just wanted to get this, and I know a lot of you guys do this, but you see the value, you see that, the pear-shaped yellow diamonds, right? They really just grab your attention here. And some of you guys have done this where you'll get the ring, you maybe have a loose stone, or you maybe even have a blue-winged black Tanzanite that you would like to set into this mounting. A lot of you guys have done that. At first I was like, whoa, what are we doing? But a lot of you guys say, you know what, I'll buy that ring, but when I get it, I'm just gonna take it apart and I'm gonna have my local jeweler just set the stone into that mounting. That's great. We can't get the yellow diamonds. We can't get the fire opal. VS diamonds, they're here to stay. Who knows how long before gold is unobtainable, which is kind of scary to think about. But here we go. It's true to size on this one, a beautiful ring, a more low-key, I want to say, color combo piece, and it's not even $26.99. How is this possible? You let me know. We're going to make it $2,399. One caller gets it. That's it. If you want to see anything else, I had a pair of earrings that I flashed that are that bright ruby red. My ring is still here for $23.99. My largest pendants, the kunzite, the Ametrine, I haven't shown the aqua yet, my Tourmaline necklace, those are all still here. And my fire opal is still available as well. Let me know. Now I think I maybe showed the gents ring Paraiba a little bit too early here, so we'll bring that back right after this for a quick little look. So, and if there's anything that you maybe missed in the first 2 hours here, you can just call in and say, hey, just got in and saw some pieces that I want to see again, and just tell them what it is. If you say that Ametrine necklace, I will know what you're talking about. If you say that kunzite pendant, I will know what you're talking about. If it's anything else, right? Gents rings, we had 2, purple blue sapphire and a Paraiba. Gonna recap the Paraiba because you cannot get that loose stone for that price anymore. It's impossible. So again, if there's anything you want to see, anything you want to request, we had one request today with pink morganites, and that's it. So anything you want to see, our vaults are open. We'll go in the back and we will find whatever it is that your heart desires, and we will bring it out for you. But some of these pieces really just cannot stay, especially that gents Paraiba. So we'll get back into it. Thank you for being here with me today. And let's take one last look at our fire opal here before we move on and recap that beautiful gents Paraiba ring. Call me on this one. And that Paraiba was 1120858. Right? 0858, yes. The bag is a little bit faded, and that's just how long it's been here. So again, you can't even get the loose stone today for the price of this entire ring. For a loose stone today, it'd be at least $20,000 because it's almost a carat and a half. 1 carat stones of medium quality today are going for $9,000, and guess what? That is at cost. Yeah. So Here you're getting a carat 46. Pretend that the mounting is free, because at this point it is. We'll still change the gold color for you for free. We will still size it for you for free. But that stone, that carat 46 for only $79.99, I know a couple of years ago, I'd probably say, oh yeah, you know, that's the price, right? But now today, things have changed, and this is now where you can quite literally steal, legally steal, a Paraiba from TVON and score the deal of a lifetime. If you call me and you call on a ring that is very similar to this one in like even a couple of months, I guarantee you that price will be double, if not triple. Paraiba prices are no longer what they once were. Here is where we still give you one last chance to get these stones and not have to pay double or triple the price for top quality material. It's only $79.99. You have to let me know on this one. And if it's still here, then you bet I'm gonna bring it back next week and the week after until it goes. This must go. And do not expect for Paraibas to be of this price going forward. This is the old price. And we're not gonna be able to bring it back anymore. Of course, the 2 yellow diamond necklaces that I had flashed, those will be coming up next. Do not forget about my Paraiba gents ring. Do not forget about my purple blue sapphire unheated gents ring. We have a request to see our yellow diamond necklaces, the 2 that I had flashed. Now, they are some pretty impressive individual stones, but as a whole, it's just next level. If you thought that you've seen TVON do some pretty, some pretty intense diamond pieces, I mean, this just raises the bar. So it's coming up next, here by request. Thank you so much for the request. I think it was Viola. And we're gonna start with the, smaller of the 2 or larger of the 2? We're gonna start with the larger of the 2. So if you saw me flash it earlier, I had a oval and I had a cushion cut. The cushion cut is going to have a larger center stone and a larger overall accent diamond weight. So here we go. Let me know on my gents ring. This is going to be 1127196. And it looks a little something like that. So I know you're looking at it and you're wondering what is going on right here. This is Diamond Central. This is where you can get one of the most intense diamond necklaces and not have to pay even $9,999. You have one individual cushion cut center stone. It is a carat 09. And here is where the halo is just beyond. You have a single halo of diamonds surrounding your center stone. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 stones. One of them is outside of the halo. But look at how dazzling this piece is. Now, what I'm gonna do is, although the other one is of a slightly smaller weight, it has one less round diamond, which means that each individual stone is going to be larger than this one, okay? So this has a carat 83 total weight of your accent round white diamonds, which means that each stone, each diamond, white diamond that you see here is about 20 points each. It's a lot. But here's the best part. I'm gonna do same price. You take your pick. This is going to be the larger of the 2. The yellow diamond is larger. The accent stone total weight is larger. The chain comes with a beautiful box chain on this one. And I know we're all waiting to see, right? What does it look like from a distance away? Look at that. we've done a couple of these like cluster styles before. In fact, I had that pear-shaped one not too long ago, but when you have diamonds that individually are of this size, suddenly it's like, oh, forget about everything else. I want that one. And you can get it. And you don't have to spend even $6,999. I want someone to have this. This is the larger of the two. The other one is an oval. We'll get to that one up next. Stays as is, but look at how blindingly bright it is. Take a look at it against the neckline here. I mean, from here, now is where it looks like one diamond, right? It almost looks like one fancy cut diamond, when in fact you have a carat 09 yellow diamond hidden away in the center. This might be the largest individual single halo that I have ever seen, and I am all for it. It's not $69.99. Let's bring it back up close here and take another quick look. Very first caller can grab this one. $3,999, and that is it. $39.99. And the other one, yes, spoiler alert, is also going to be $39.99. And I don't think this one will sit up straight for me, so there we go. But that's what it looks like from the side. So again, it's not a large piece at all, but just visually with how much diamonds it has, it is incredible. So let me know on this one. And I'm gonna move this one aside here and bring forth 1127584. Now this is going to be the smaller of the two. This is also going to be yellow diamond in the center. It is a 101. Now you also have, for this one, a carat 20 of your diamonds. The chain is a little bit different, as you can see. The chain on this one, I have to say, is heavy. So it does require a lot. Now, this one is actually going to be entirely in the platinum, so very similar to the last one we just had. And yes, carat 01 center stone, carat 20 of your white diamonds around it. And here we go. On this one, get ready. $99.99 start price. And today, take your pick, $3,999. Take your pick. Chain comes with. It is in the platinum. And yes, G says from a distance, or it looks like one giant diamond from a distance. And it absolutely does, right? You know, sometimes I get a little tired of diamonds, right? I get a little tired of diamonds because I get to see VS diamonds every single day. And sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I just don't want to see it anymore, right? Just give me something else. Like, I'll even take blue wing block Tanzanites, right? But it's pieces like this where you've never seen anything quite like it before, where it just kind of brings you back, where it's like, it just points at you and it goes, you like diamonds again. And that is what these two pieces have done. I got a little tired of diamonds, but I saw these two pieces and I went, okay, I am back in love with diamonds, yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, white diamonds, whatever it is, I am back in. This is what it looks like from afar. This chain is heavy. So here we go again, from a distance, looks like one single diamond. Such a fun piece, such a fun way to have, you know, it's kind of crazy, right? Whoever thought of this idea, I have to thank them, because this is just something that you don't see anywhere else, right? We have diamonds here. We've done a lot of diamond pieces, even yellow diamond necklaces, pendants, whatever you want, but never with a halo like this. This is what it looks like against the neckline as well. So this is the oval, and like the other one, it looks like one singular large diamond. If this was one singular large diamond, could you imagine how much it would cost, right? And you're only paying $39.99, your choice of, and we'll bring it back up close and take another last look at it before we move on. Again, I have blue zircon earrings coming up. My fire opal is still here. I have an emerald today too that I don't know if anyone would like. G says, I want that platinum snake chain. Me too. This is, the chain itself, without weighing it, but just holding it, the chain is heavier than the pendant on this one. So take that for what you will, but this chain right here, it is substantial. The pendant is just a bonus. Let me know which one goes first. $39.99, take your pick. Let me see here. I have turquoise in case anyone would like. And I feel like I should probably recap a couple of pieces here, or maybe even just show you guys more diamond pieces. I have a diamond bracelet. Last call on this one because of, well, I'll show you. So let me know if either of these two yellow and white diamond necklaces do end up going. Just know that this chain is, it's something. So call me on either of these two. And next up, we will bring forth 1117735. Next up is a diamond bracelet. I didn't really know what to make of this bracelet because of the way the diamonds were set. Here's what I mean. Of course, if the piece would only not face away from the camera, there we go. So this is a diamond bracelet. It has, just 588 total weight of diamonds. Now, here's the thing that I didn't know what to think when I first saw this, because the first time I saw this bracelet, all I could see was hearts. And I am not a heart person. Can you see it with me? Like, it has like sideways hearts, kind of like, right, set sideways. I wish I could draw on the screen. Is there like a function that we can do that where I can just draw on the screen and erase it? Or it would be like one giant PowerPoint? But when I first saw this, all I could see were hearts. And, not exactly a fan of hearts, but didn't really mind it. But then I saw this bracelet a couple of days later, and I went, oh, it's new, right? Where has this been? Because when I saw it again, suddenly what I saw were these sideways rhombus cut diamond shapes. Yesterday we had a rhombus cut diamond studs, and now what I'm seeing here is that there's a diamond there, top and bottom, and that's the new shape that I saw. This is like the ink blot test, but in a bracelet form for me. And then after that, saw this bracelet again, and then now this time, it got flipped around. So what I saw were now spades. So we're gonna go back to the heart shape here, but what I saw was the heart shape was reversed. So the heart shape upside down is the top of the spade, and then the diamond right here is the bottom of it. So one bracelet, different looks here, didn't really know what to think of it, but at the end of the day, it's VS diamonds. It's over 5 carats of VS diamonds. It's our $99.99 bracelet. Here is your last chance. It is in the white gold only. 7-inch bracelet, fits anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5-inch wrist. And what we are going to do is make you feel like you have stole VS diamonds from us. Of course. Is it Susan O? Sounds good here. We'll bring that up next. And, ooh, who is this for? Carol? Sounds good. So here we go. Have some requests here for the last couple of minutes of our show. I know it's already time, right? My feet are aching up here, and that's how I know it's about time. So let's get this over with, because I don't want anyone to, see the show a couple of months from now and think that this is what VS Diamonds should go for, because really it should not be going for this type of price. But here we are. This bracelet, if you would like to take it, it's in the white gold only. Last chance. We're going to make it $4,999, and that is it. Charmaine says, I wish I knew TVON when I got my tennis bracelet. Love those VS diamonds. And absolutely, right? this is not a network that has been here for, you know, hundreds of years, right? You know, in the grand scheme of things, we are relatively new, but we have made such a strong impact on the fine jewelry industry. And it makes me so happy, right? Because again, I've said this before, but could you imagine if you know, actually did not, you know, meet us, right? If you actually never found out about TVON, how many pieces you have right now that you would have never gotten, and, you know, where you might, you know, hypothetically be shopping if TVON did not exist. You wouldn't even know of blooming Black D Tanzanite. You probably wouldn't even know of VS diamonds at a fantastic value. So here is where you get whatever it is, your rings, bracelets, earrings, bangles, pendants, necklaces, whatever gemstone is out there, we have got, and we have got the absolute best in value. And here we go. I'm gonna try on this bracelet, but before that, we do have a request for 1122532. So the figure 8 safeties are closed on the bracelet here. So, and I do have, you know, these nails on. So that's always fun. But here we have a request. I believe it was for Carol. Here it is. This is a ring that also, likewise, requires a lot of gold, and I am glad that it is here. 23 points in diamonds with your diamonds burnished into the band. Now, don't look at this and think, oh yeah, it's just 3 individual stones, must be easy to size, right? No, because when you size any sort of gold piece, especially if it's gold, there's always a chance that the gold will start to warp, and once it warps, right, the shape will change, and then, right, it won't exactly fit the diamond perfectly, or it'll look a little bit weird. So even for a ring as simple as this design-wise, we still do custom make it for you. And guess what? This entire ring is the same width throughout. It does not taper. The width of the gold on the back does not thin out. It is all the exact same width throughout the entire ring. And it's been here. It's here by request. What we're gonna do is from $19.99, where it should be, you know it, you love it, it is $888. That is it. And luckily, we do have a couple to go around. So again, I don't know what we're gonna do with gold at this point, but we can still bring this style back, which is always a great thing. And here we go. Let me know on this one, $888 each on this. If you want to see the bracelet on the wrist, let me know. But if not, I finally got it open with the help of some tweezers. So if you want to see it against the wrist, let me know. But I will be more than happy to try one of these on because, I mean, this is just for everyone, right? It's wide, but it's still true to size here. You could easily take 2 and just stack them together, I think. I'm going to take the other one here, see if I can, you know, kind of stack them together. Now the yellow gold won't fit me perfectly, but look, that is what they look like stacked together. I don't have the rose gold up here, but could you imagine how much gold, just gold, would be on your hand between these 2 rings? It's true to size. I just love this style. It's modern, it's fresh, and it's only $888 per ring. True to size on this one. If you already have it in the white gold, a lot of you guys have come back for a yellow gold or even a rose gold. And if you've seen our rose gold, it is that nice, and a lot of you have, you know, been converted over to the rose gold side. So I wouldn't, you know, necessarily kick rose gold out of the equation here, but these are, you know, rings that you can wear every single day, comfortable. They're gift ideas too, and they're only $888 each on this one. Let's bring it back up close here. It's probably gonna have a bunch of fingerprints as they touch down here. But there we go, 3 individual diamonds, still going to be custom made for you. And you have your choice of gold color, yellow gold or white gold, or even the rose gold here. And Susan wanted to see some blue zircon earrings. Some earrings that I know were in high popularity as in regards to requests, and had been able to bring a couple of them here. Glad that we can continue it. Now I have a style that is going to be a dangle style here. they're gonna be the rounds, which I think blue zircons, they look the absolute best in the rounds. Glad that that is going to be coming up next. Again, my gents Paraiba, you do not want to forget about this. This ring is still here for only $79.99. And next up, blue zircon earrings. Keep calling on these, here by request. Thank you so much for the request. True to size. And next up we have blue zircon earrings. They are going to be 1126970. They're going to look a little something like this. Now, this is our round. You can change the gold color if you want, or no. Keep it in the white gold, please. This is $439 in your blue zircons. You have 40 points in your diamonds. And these two stones are matched to perfection. Now, these are not going to be perfect to display here, but let me get the other one out. But even from the side, you can see how clean that color is. There is no backing to worry about. This one pair of blue zircon earrings should be $39.99, and yet they are not. Again, I'll maybe one day I can, or maybe now even, I can try to grab the other one here and try to hold them up at the same time. But it's not even going to be $19.99. I know, right? $19.99, not even, for a pair of blue zircon earrings out of the private collection. I am not left-handed, so I'm doing my best here. But look, two perfectly matched stones. They may be looking in different directions here, but they are perfect. One pair and one pair only here. Susan, this is here for you. Let me know. It's $16.99. Sounds good. And here we go. $16.99 on a pair of blue zircon earrings. That's what they look like from the back. I mean, even from the back, does it not look like a fancy cut stone? It almost looks like there are laser lights going through it. Saw something very similar with laser lights just yesterday at the very end. So some fun stones to really just have fun with. And again, forgive me, I am not left-handed, so the other one is just dancing around. But here we go. I'm going to set one down here. I'm going to borrow one, and I'm going to show you what it looks like against the hand, because this color is intense. If you've thought that you've seen some intense colored gemstones, and if you haven't had a blue zircon yet, I think that it's time for you to try out our blue zircons, really just expand your collection. You can expand your collection here and not feel like you have to, spend tens of thousands of dollars. You can spread out your dollar here, and if you want to get a larger stone, we have larger stones, of course. If you want to see my largest blue zircon in a ring, it is a radiant cut. It is something else. So just some ideas here, but if you want to wear something, in your ear every day, not have to worry about backings, $16.99 on these. I think they work perfectly. And this is what they also look like against the ear here. So once again, surprisingly a large presence to it, and they do move. So as you move from your day-to-day activities here, they will move with you, as you turn your head here, or as you're walking or driving, right? So a beautiful look, and looks like these are gone or have been gone. So forgive me. Let's go back up close here, and we'll bring back the ring that we just had. Sorry about that, slight delay here. And these rings continue to be popular. No surprise there. Anytime this ring comes out here, the phone lines go crazy. If you want to see that bracelet we had, this is over 5 carats of diamonds in a bracelet. This is 588 of diamonds, goes all the way around, and you're only paying $49.99 for this one singular bracelet. So a fantastic value for VS diamonds. You're not going to find anything like it anywhere else. I guarantee you that. If you do happen to find anything else out in the wild that even comes close in competition to our VS diamonds, you let me know. Which reminds me, before we had the largest tennis bracelet in TVON history, And I was just curious, so I went online myself and I was looking around for anything that might even come close in terms of quality and price, right? And I found something. I found a bracelet. It was individual stones. It was set in a basket, each stone was, prong set. And the carat weight was very similar and the price was very similar. So I was like, oh, finally, you know, fair competition. And then I looked at the details. I looked at the details of this piece and I was disappointed. The diamonds were, well, let's just say they weren't exactly white diamonds. And the clarity, they were I clarity. So we have VS, under that is SI, and then under that is I clarity diamonds, which means included, right? But then I looked at the picture and I was like, well, the picture looks pretty clean. And of course, right, they were likely edited to look clean, to look bright. And then they had a video of said bracelet and I was like, oh, okay, let's see what the video shows us. And lo and behold, the video matched the description perfectly. The diamonds were grayish in color. They were included, I'll put it nicely. They were included. And it just did not sparkle. And yet, yes, those were still called diamonds. They were selling it at the exact same price as our VS diamonds. And from then on, it's always like, if you ever see anything being sold online and it looks too good to be true, if it's not TVON, then I'd be like, I'd even call them up and be like, hey, like if you have a video of this piece, like send it over, because, you know, people out there, if it's just a still image, they can easily just take it and modify it, make the diamonds look bright. But, you know, right here, even with this bracelet, there is no editing software that tracks our diamonds and makes them brighter or cleaner, right? This is it, 588 of diamonds in one singular bracelet, goes all the way around, and it's only $4,999. Again, these are TVON diamonds. And if this is your first time finding TVON, get something that's VS diamonds, and I would encourage you to just put it next to something that you might already have that is diamonds and see and experience the difference. Once you see what TVON diamonds are all about, you are never going to want to go back to any other, you know, any other store, any other network, any other place to look for diamonds. You are going to want to go to TVON directly for any and all diamond pieces. Doesn't matter if it's rings, doesn't matter if it's earrings, bracelets, whatever it is. Once you get the taste of VS diamonds, you're never gonna look back. Put them next to each other, you're gonna feel bad about your non-TVON diamond pieces. That is a fact. Call me on the bracelet. Again, 588 total weight of perfectly matched VS diamonds. White gold only. And we also have the ring still here, still flying out the door. Please do not forget about my gents Paraiba, please. That is still here. The rings are $888 each. You can take your pick of ring size, gold color, whatever it is. But that bracelet must go. This is last call on that bracelet. We are not able to bring it back for the same value. And this is a message to any future watchers of maybe this show. We don't price our VS diamonds like this. This is just a last call on this bracelet. It must go and it will go. Going forward, I do not doubt that the bracelet is going to be, you know, at least $6,000, $7,000. Here's where you can score a value on a bracelet that looks like this. And guess what? If you're newer with us, you want to just try it out. And if you get it at home, you think the diamonds are nice, but maybe the style just isn't for you, send it right on back. I don't mind, right? If we have to take it apart, then we take it apart, right? I don't mind. But at least get a taste of VS diamonds. Nowhere else can do it like us. Only here. So call me. Keep on calling on the rings. Keep calling. And someone has to take the bracelet too. You know, at this point, I might as well take the bracelet, but I have sales tax. I have, yes.
Can you try the diamond bracelet?
Of course, would love to. Finally got it open, and here it is on the wrist. So as you can see, it's, in a way, it gives it a slightly wider feel than a singular line tennis bracelet, right? Because you do have several diamonds set in this sort of design going across the wrist, but they all look like the same exact stone, right? There's not a single stone that looks a little off color. There's not a single diamond that just, you know, shines a little less, right? Every single diamond is perfectly matching, and on top of that, you have your closure right here. You have your double figure 8 safeties, so it's going to be extra secure. And right over here at the very top, you have one section that just jumps a little bit higher than the others, and that is because that is the button to release the bracelet. So it is secure. It is a lot, but that price does not reflect how many diamonds you are getting. And again, there's no editing. This is live. This is in front of you. What you see is what you get. $49.99 for our 588 bracelet. Let's bring it back up close, and I will show you once again what your diamond pieces look like from up close. And there we go. The diamonds have fallen over. Here we go. VS diamonds, well over 5 carats. Closer to 6 carats than actually, you know, 5 carats here, but you are paying that still shouldn't be 5 carat price for this beautiful bracelet. So let me know on this one. Anything else you want to see? Last couple of minutes is here. Yeah, gee, I switched out my stud for a hoop. So, yeah. That's what's changed. I actually think that I've been wearing it for the last couple of shows, but I don't remember because I don't know what date it is anymore. So, yeah, I like to, you know, take baby steps. I started out with studs, and now it's, you know, into tiny little huggy hoops. So I don't know what's next. 2-inch hoops? Probably not, but, you know, it's nice to have a little change here and there. And one day I will get those triple row earrings that we do, and I will get 2 pairs of those, and I will wear all 4 earrings together. So mark my words, I will one day do that. Here we go. Recap time. We have our gents Paraiba. Might as well put these back up actually, since everyone's still, ow, I just got blinded by the ring. Yeah, the ring is bright. I just got blinded by it. I'm gonna have to look at the screen here so that it doesn't happen again. I'm just gonna make a bold assumption that my 2 Tanzanites are still here, so if they're gone, forgive me, but haven't heard anything. So I'm gonna very slowly but surely put them up on the screen. So again, I think they're both still here. If you got the ring and I'm putting your ring up on the screen, forgive me and I will take it right back down. But I haven't heard anything about either of these 2 pieces here, so forgive me if you already took it. But here, values across the board. Last call on blue wing block D Tanzanites. I wish I could put up my Ametrine necklace, but I think that's a little bit too big for the space that we have up here. We also had, since we're going with the blues today, I'm just gonna put up our private collection blue zircon ring that we had earlier today. 3-stone style with diamonds going down the band. We have our beautiful wheel of blues recapped here. And I'm gonna find something else. Oh, I know what else is blue. That gents ring. The other gents ring is also blue. So the diamond rings are still available, but I'm gonna be moving this aside. Gonna close my eyes for a second so I don't blind myself again. And here we go. A beautiful recap wheel of just pure blue stones, right? I have to take a picture of this after the end of the show. It is just, this is the perfect example to show you such a wide variety of blues that Mother Nature can bring, right? You have your blue wing block D Tanzanites, 2 in the back, 1 right here, 1 right here. You have your neon blue Paraiba in the center, you have your beautiful private collection blue zircon, front left. And last but not least, you have a stunning, unique purple blue sapphire, also in the gents ring in the front right. All of these rings must go. Again, if there's anything up here that you already took and I just, put your ring back on the wheel, you let me know. I will take it right back down. But this right here is our final couple of minutes here. Again, between all of them, I think the first that must go is the Paraiba, because that value just, it just does not happen. Museum Reserve Tanzanites, we still have, these two left. So, I'm fine if those stay. But that Paraiba has to go. Tanzanites can stay. We can, just hold on to them for the rest of time, and at least we'll have something, right? And then after that, I feel like the purple blue sapphire gents ring should go. Of all the sapphires I have seen here, I've never really seen anything quite like this one. And yes, that is a sapphire. I know it's like perfectly mimicking our blue-winged black tanzanites in the back there, but this is a sapphire. It is a purple blue stone, unheated. And I will be taking this ring after the show, and I will see if it is a color change sapphire, because then I think that just adds to the value. But don't worry, we're going to keep it at the exact same price of $18.88 on this one. And yeah, private collection blue zircon too. That one's a really nice one. Some pretty decently sized pear-shaped stones on either side there. If there's anything up here you want me to try on, I can do that. But a beautiful wheel of blue. Let me actually see if there's anything else maybe that we can add up here that is maybe in the realm of the blue colors. I don't think I had anything else today, actually. I mean, the Moonstone had kind of a bluish sheen to it. I can flash this one in case anyone is interested. Of all the largest pendants and necklaces we had today, this is going to be the smallest, the smallest of the bunch. In case anyone is interested, it's also a blue stone. This is aquamarine. This is our 3088. It's like a leaf cut, and you can see, compared to all the other blue pieces that we have up here, still how different it is. And there we go. It is not going to hold up for me. So this is aquamarine. It is our largest in a pendant. Still so drastically different from all these other blue gemstones we have up here. And if you would like this one, it's only going to be $88.88. So that's a 3088 center stone, 63 points total weight in your kite cut diamonds combined, and it's only $88.88 stays, and the 14K white gold on this one. I wish I had space up here for this one, but I don't, so I'm just gonna have to hover it here. Maybe I'll block one of the Tanzanites so you can still see. Adding more blues to the wheel right here. Again, a beautiful collection and a great way to show you what Mother Nature can do, can bring us so many different stones from the earth, and they're all blue up here, but they're all so drastically different one from another, and they have to go. Paraiba, if you want me to stay for a couple of minutes after the end of the show to talk you through some of these pieces. If you need any additional pictures, if you also want to find out if that sapphire in the front right is in fact a color change stone, I will be testing it right after the show is over. I'll be taking my little incandescent light, I'll be taking that ring, and I will be testing it out, and I will report back if it is in fact a color change stone. But even if it's not, it is a fantastic stone too. And very rarely do we get to have double colors in one sapphire, right? The last time we had a pleochroic sapphire. It's a beautiful stone. It had purples, it had oranges, and a lot of you guys missed out on it. And that's what sapphires can do. So a lot of beautiful stones up here. Call me on anything up here. I'm gonna have to put this one away though, because my hand is once again cramping from just holding it up. So a lot of these larger pieces, that Ametrine necklace for $69.99 is a steal. A lot of things today are absolute steals. So If you want to legally steal anything from us, you call that number. We'll be here for a couple of minutes after the end of the show to answer any last questions. And just wanted to thank you guys for being here with me for the last couple of days. Lauren will be back with you guys tomorrow through the weekend and into Monday. So don't forget our weekend shows. We have double shows. We have a show in the morning as per usual and a show at night, same time, same place, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. You do not want to miss any of her shows. She has brand new lineups and they're all so much fun. So please join her then. And until then, I will be back with you guys next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, same place, same time. Again, thank you so much for being here with me for the last couple of days. And Jen's ring Paraiba is verifying as we speak. It must go. Thank you guys so much again. Have a great rest of your Thursday night. And I will see you guys next week. And don't forget to join Lauren tomorrow, same place, same time. Have a good night.